What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Most Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Life's good, man. It's a vibe. How are you, man? It's a great day. It's a beautiful day, man. Training camp is starting officially. Everybody's reporting. We'll get to that a little later, but, good day.
Yeah, it's been a good day. I got stung by a bee on the way over. But I think it's going to be a mild attack because it didn't really look like the stinger got in me.
You was just so casual with it, though. It's a good day, It's got stung by a bee, but
that's been the only knock on the day for me so far.
See, you can't just say you got stung by a bee and just leave it at that. When I was growing up, I watched a movie called My Girl. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Nope.
Macaulay Culkin was in it, all right? Everybody knows Macaulay Culkin was in Home Alone. That was his big movie, but he also had another big movie was called My Girl at the time. A little love story, a young kid, about 10, dating this little young thing. Well, they friends, grow up like that. But the movie ends sadly because he dies at the end of the movie by getting stung by bees, bro. And ever since then, it's like, oh, bee sting. Like, are you all right? Are you sure you okay?
Yeah.
So, now granted, it was a lot more.
He gets stung by many bees?
He got attacked by him, yeah. But he saved her in the process. You know how that goes, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but ever since then, it always makes me a little nervous.
Just one on my toe. Actually got stung last week, too, on my other foot. Right foot was last week. It was more on, what'd you say? Bottom of the foot, heel. This one was front toe on the left side.
But
this one's definitely this one's gonna be fine. Like I said, I couldn't find the stinger, and
the fact that you was even looking for the stinger, you a bad mamma jamma, bro.
Oh, you got to take that thing out.
See, I don't have a lot of experience. I've actually never been stung
it'll swell up.
I've seen people be stung by it. I've never been stung before, though.
Yeah, the one from last week, I took the stinger out and actually was like, I should put ice on this because it got me pretty good. The stinger was in there. Put ice on it. Didn't have to do with this one, like I said.
What does the stinger feel like when you take it out? Can you?
Nothing. Nothing. It's so small.
Oh,
yeah, it's nothing.
Jeez, but it's uncomfortable if you leave it in.
I just think you're gonna get more venom in you.
Gotcha.
You want to take it out as soon as possible.
See, I did not know that, man. I have not made it that far in my evolution of the bee sting. Like I said, man, I've had some traumatic experience from what I've seen people happen.
You've never got stung by a bee?
No, man, don't jinx me now. It took me 35 years to get stung by a jellyfish. Yeah.
I used to get lit up a couple times as a kid from bees. Yeah, they're bad. We'd just be outside playing. You know what I mean?
Did you swing at it? Or are you messing with the bee? Or it's just
it's just unexpected.
Because they always tell me, don't mess with the bee and it won't sting you. So I'm like, just freeze up.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. I mean, we're playing football in the yard and stuff. And it's that type of thing.
Dang, man.
Got it cutting grass for sure.
Yes, I see my pops. He got the wasp attack, but that was by cutting the grass.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
They ran up on him.
Specifically, there was a wasp that got me cutting grass. I remember that. Right center of the back.
Mm-hmm. He sacrificed. He was like, yo, he threw me in, had the little screen door. Oh, he got it good, though. I was like, dang. I was probably 6 when that happened, though.
But that's been my day. Things have not been too eventful.
Well, I will say this, though. Injured, bee sting, questionable, doubtful. I think you still look good, though, man, with your drip.
I try.
That's what I will say, man. You did not allow that bee sting to alter your appearance today, man. So salute you for that, man.
No, thank
you. Absolutely, man.
How's it with you?
Shoot, I'm trying to think, bro. Things have been good. I was about to say it's Monday, but yeah, it's definitely not Monday. It just feels like the beginning of the week because camp is starting today. So it's it feels like it resets the calendar, and the calendar becomes weird now because it's really training camp schedule.
Right.
Yeah, man. But other than that, though, man, things have been vibing out, bro. Shoot, like I said, man, KK goes and takes her test tomorrow, so definitely excited about that, man. See if she gets that license on the first go around.
Who's she going through? It's actually PennDOT?
It's no. So they have a little driving school thing that you're actually able to go through the company that we used. So, but it still works with the DMV, still all that. But it's a little different.
Is it through high school?
No, it's a private company.
It's a driving instructor type thing. She's taken classes over the last 2-3 months. Okay, I did that.
Yeah.
Mine just so happened to be through my high school though. Hear this out.
So I've heard of those.
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think it specifically was my high school doing it, but it was my gym teacher from my high school hosted it at our auditorium and everything.
All right.
And my gym teacher was also my golf coach.
Oh, so you had it made in the shed.
Yeah. So like my driving test was drive around Mount Lebanon for 5 minutes.
That sounds pretty daggone dope. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. No, so like back in the crib, man.
Literally never had to parallel park for my test.
That's insane. That is insane, man. Back at the crib, you do a couple of ways. So like some of the schools will have like their own like driving instructor, and you could like take your driver's course, test, get your license and all that through the school. My school, not so much. My school, we ultimately had to like pay like private company and go through your lessons, stuff like that.
Is she gonna have to parallel park? That's the main
That's
thing.
what I'm hoping. I'm hoping so.
Or is it gonna be like mine?
I'm hoping so. I'm actually trying.
Oh, you want her to?
I would like for her to parallel park, drive on the interstate, change lanes, all that type of stuff, you know? I would, but I don't know if that's actually going to take place. I won't hold my breath on it. All I'm saying, at least I know me and wifey, like, and shout out to wifey, you know what I mean? Because she been definitely, helping out a lot more, too, with the whole driving thing. But I'm like, shoot. Between one of us, we're going to make sure she get the parallel parking down. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to test for it. She going to get tested on the parallel parking. She might be qualified through the state of Pennsylvania to drive, but she's not going to be qualified in the household of the Moats family if she can't parallel park. So I would like it. So, yeah, man.
Put the license in a lock and safe or something.
Yeah, it's like you can have that, but you ain't dropping nada, Nathan, nada. We got chill. All right, let me see that. But her parallel park game, all right. She getting decent.
Mine's not too good, even now. I avoid it at all costs.
I mean, let's be real. At 16, it always sounds like it's great, it's good, until you got to actually go out there and drive with live bullets. You know how that goes, man.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I remember my first week or so being on my own. Like, I was very
great,
tense.
Bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, after probably like a month or so, you're good.
Yeah.
You're driving with one hand on the wheel and everything. But I'm telling you, man, my first week or so... Yeah, I had the seat up, 2 hands on the wheel.
Like, oh, do I really got this? Am I sure I got this? Yeah.
Yeah, like I was probably driving more tense on my own that first week or so than I was whenever I had my permit and my parents were in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, they would get so pissed at me. You gotta stop. You gotta start stopping and braking way before this. You're cutting it way too close with these cars. Like, come on, relax. I saw the car in front of me. Relax. I got my own driving style.
I got my old driving style, Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, that's usually why I be trying. I don't be out there, man. I just be trying to stay out the way. Because not everybody can drive good. I don't think we all can agree on that, man. Yeah.
Including myself, probably.
Well, I haven't seen you do anything that would make me feel uncomfortable, but I will say this. I always got the most respect for you because there was a time when we first met, and I don't even know if you remember this.
Okay.
But we were supposed to drive somewhere.
Okay.
And usually I was driving all the time. And I was like, you know what, bro, if you want, I can just ride with you. And you said to me, nah, bro, like maybe you going to want to drive her. I could just ride with you, bro. It's all right. And at first I was like, yo, like, why you tripping on it? I didn't think it was a big deal. But I felt like in that moment you was kind of like leading me to just like, yo, you don't need to get in the car with me right now. Was that truly the case, bro? Because that's how I took it. I swear that's how I took it, man. And that's why, I don't know if you noticed, I've never asked to ride with you since then, man. Because you made me feel like, yo, you don't feel like, yo, I should be in the car with you.
I might have just wanted to get out of cleaning my car, to be honest.
That could have been it. Okay, I was not sure, bro. Because you was already driven over here. I'm like, yo, I could just get in the whip. It ain't that deep, bro. And he was like, no, I don't think you want to ride with me, man. Like, trust me, I'll ride with you, bro. Like,
or my driving skills were that bad.
Okay, that's good clarification 5 years later, man. I'm trying to tell you for a fact, I definitely was like, yo, I don't think Deke could drive like that, man. Because Deke really was like, yo, you don't need to ride the car, bro. You good. Like, yeah.
It had to have been something about cleaning out my car. I just didn't want to put in the effort to do that.
All right. Man, you know you ain't got to clean the car for me, man. I would have gotten the whip, bro. I ain't tripping. But you made me nervous, though, ever since then. Like, from the heart.
I wonder. I do wonder.
Yeah.
I do think there had to have been some truth to that, though.
I don't know, bro, but the way you said it to me, I was like, dang, all right. Well, if you don't feel like I should ride with you, then maybe you know something that I don't know. That's kind of how I really took it. Like, yo, shout out to the hint. But that's why I say I had the most respect for you because I was like, yo, for Deke to be able to say that, bro, like, that's a vibe. Yeah.
I'm trying to think at that point in time what was going on in my life. Maybe my car was bad.
Well, so you had a different whip. It's not the whip you got now.
Did I have the Escape?
It was
the white Escape.
That might have been the first one. Was that the first one you pulled up on me with?
If that was
That was like the first one you pulled up on me with.
That was more because that car started to go to the shitter, like towards its end.
Fair enough.
That might have been it. Because I remember I had to switch that car to a Honda Pilot.
I remember you did that, yeah. But we were past, we were past that. It was whatever like your first whip was.
That would have been that Escape. That might have been it.
Okay.
Well, I think that car wasn't. It started to.
I like that a little bit better than. Yeah. I like that a little bit better than. Because, this whole time I really thought that, bro. This whole time I've really been thinking about you. Like, yo, Deke really just, he ain't feel comfortable, like, with me in the whip with him, like him driving. Like,
no, I don't think that car was very safe at that point.
Respect. Man, we're even more respected, all right? I appreciate you thinking about me back then, man.
I definitely had that Escape whenever I first met you. I definitely did. Whew. Yeah, going down memory lane. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that had to have been it, actually. That car didn't get too messy.
But
my car now,
that was literally the only time I've ever asked, and I would never forget what you said. I was like, all right.
That's what it was.
I was like, that car was not good, bro. Yeah, it had me nervous, though, man. So I don't need to be nervous. I can ask again one day.
Right.
All right. Well, that's good.
I think now if I were to say that, it would be because my car being dirty. Although I cleaned it a couple months ago, and I've kept it pretty clean. Outside of just me having the drum set in there.
I ain't tripping on none of that, man. Come on, man. Am I allowed to touch the drum set?
I need to get a cymbal bag. No one can touch the drum set.
Don't you touch my drum set now?
Yeah,
just checking.
I got that from Step Brothers.
Just checking. All right.
But no, I cleaned it. It's pretty. I just got to shift cymbals and stuff around. But
sure.
If you'd have caught me 2 or 3 months ago, there's probably like 2 or 3 bags of trash in there.
Oh no.
Just empty water bottles and empty chip bags.
Hey man, that's because you on the grind.
That's all from Steelers season and going to Sheets and McDonald's.
Now it's reset time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and do it again, man. Let's get it, baby.
Exactly. Well, you got anything else?
Man, I'm trying to think on my end. No, because we do have plenty that we're going to be talking about, obviously, once this thing gets started up. We obviously got TG at 5. We got to talk with him, see what's going on in that dude's life as well. Yeah, man. But it's a great day, man. So with that being the case, let's go ahead and start the show like how we always do. Go ahead and drop in the comment section where you are tuning in from so we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And don't forget to like the stream and definitely subscribe if you have not done so just yet.
We got a lot of people in the chat. Shout out to you guys.
Let's go, man. Salute y'all. And shout out to, I meant to say this earlier, AJ Martinez and Awesome Arraignments, man. They had some dope convo going on pre-show wise, man. Every once in a while I'll be up here a little early, just, sitting in the back. Cool. Dog. But yeah, man, they had dope little convo going on, man. Salute them over there, man.
Jar Devil 310, San Pedro, California.
Let's get it. Excuse me.
Kenneth Moses 757, salute from Virginia Beach. Moats, what's your wildest camp story?
Whew, salute you to the crib first off. Wildest camp story that I'm going to share. See, I don't like that car. No, because now I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so let's see. The story that I will share that. In fact, we talked about this on the podcast before. It was just a funny story. I'm not going to share like my wildest ones, but I'll just share a funny one. This wasn't in Pittsburgh, but this was in Buffalo. I don't know if you remember when we talked with Danger the first time, and he came in as a rookie.
I think I might
trashed
remember
his hair.
This.
Yeah, man. So, like, that was one of the things that we had that was a lot of fun, man. Just, having a little fun with the rookies. So, anytime you get the rookies that come in, obviously, every organization does it a little differently, but at that time for us in Buffalo, we were in the haircut gang, So we definitely took one of our young guys, Jordan Dangerfield, who obviously right after that ended up coming over here to Pittsburgh with us, became a Steeler the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, man, sliced his hair up really, the opposite of nicely. And yeah, it was a beautiful day for us, man. It was a ton of fun, and it's something that we always joke about, laugh about to this day. And yeah, shout out to Deke, because when Danger actually came onto the show, when we first started, he was like, first interview we did, right? It was him and then Edmonds. Yeah, but when he came on, man, we talked about that story, and Deke was actually able to find that pick as well, man, and drop that in the vid, man. So salute that. Yeah, man, which is crazy. You was on your grind back then, man. It was a long time ago.
I peaked.
Yeah, you said you peaked.
All downhill from there.
Nah, man.
Willie the Steeler guy 420 says, I've always used "Don't put your balls on my drum set" as a figure of speech for "Don't bang my girl." Not all of us like Adam 22 though.
Wow. That is a lot to unwind right there. Love the movie reference. Love when you're using it in your own way as well, or in reference to your lady. Yeah. Put your balls on my drum set. I can 1000% get behind that. And then even the current times in the subtle shot, I like it, man. Salute across the board right there. Who was that from again, man? That was fire.
Hold on.
That was fire across the board right there, man.
Someone, the Steeler guy, 420.
Yeah.
Willie the Steeler guy.
Willie the Steeler guy. That was clean across the board right there. Salute you for that comment, man. That was I like
that. We got Bridge Nasty. 870 Arkansas.
Let's get it. Deke, it's been some stuff going on in like the world, bro, since we've been in here, man. So
what?
I'm just looking in the comment. You brought the one dude making a little joke about the Adam 22 chick.
Right.
I see my man Adrian. Oh, maybe I read it wrong, but in my mind I had took it to a whole nother level when he said Adrian Hernandez. I instantly started thinking about Aaron Hernandez's brother, who was just in the news a couple of days ago. Did you see that?
His brother. What did he do?
Got arrested for playing at a school shooting, allegedly.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah. It just made me, I was like, yo, that happened too. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff. It's craziness, man. Just made me think when I seen the Hernandez, I was like, yo, what the?
Yeah, that's bullshit. They got him?
Yeah, he was arrested. Yeah, they arrested before anything took place.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We got Ryan McPherson saying, AB a more respectable man than Adam 22. No cap.
Hey, you know what? I low-key can get behind that. All right? Yes, AB doesn't operate the best from a business standpoint. But in terms of, I don't think I've ever seen any videos of anybody that he's been involved with at the time that he's claiming. There's a lot of disclaimers got to use it in this thing, right? Anybody that he's been seriously claiming at that particular moment that he's been willing to offer out, like how that gentleman did with his wife. Yeah, I don't think I would ever see AB. I don't think AB would even, entertain that. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Salute AB for that one, man. That's something that we could all get behind AB on. Can you get behind AB on that one, or are you rocking with the other one?
What, that he keeps?
Would you offer your?
He keeps what his?
Yeah,
that's what you mean?
Yeah. Are you sharing your drum set, or are you keeping your drum set to yourself?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, both literally and figuratively. I don't want other drummers playing my drum set or anyone else touching my drum set.
I feel you on that, bro.
But also with that analogy too, when you're talking about relationships,
it's real, bro.
I think it's holds up both ways.
It's real. It's test time, man. You can't go wrong with that rule, man. Just don't touch another person's drum set, all right? And don't touch my drum set. Don't touch Deke's drum set. We're good.
Hannibal 090 checking in from the 770 ATL, but from the 804 Churchill, Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, shout out to Richmond in the house too, man. Let's get it.
KG Beats asking, y'all see the UFO hearing today?
I did, man.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch like all of it, but I watched enough of it. Yeah.
What were they talking about?
Can you confirm it was this? Can you confirm it was alien? Well, certain things we can't say. But what can you say? We'll say it was non-human. Oh, how did you know it was non-human? Well, we can't really say, but I can talk to you about it at this particular hearing here.
When did all this happen?
What, the hearing? The hearing? I believe it was today.
The hearing today, but what are they referring to? What happened? Was it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like when we brought it up the other day, and I was like, you don't remember hearing about it? Like I don't remember all the details, but I definitely remember like hearing about it. Like
what? There's a space shuttle or something?
Man, they just be But the problem is this: is social media. So with social media, you got how much out there that is fake, how much out there that might be real, how much out there is like, yeah, we just going to create. We want to create for fun of it. And now with the whole everybody can have a check, no check, it's just info. So yeah, a couple weeks ago, did see some of this stuff. Did I think it was real? Not really. But now you get the hearing, you're like, okay, well, maybe some of that was real. But now I'm trying to think, which did I see that was actually real? And what did I see that was probably like Photoshop, fake? You know how that go?
Right.
It's social media, bro. Specifically, it's Twitter, bro. You know how that goes.
Not anymore.
Well, it's X. Excuse me on that. And you know how it goes when we on X.
I got a couple more here. Shoddy Bills, 716. Let's go Steelers.
Let's go. Love the area code, by the way.
And then John Easton. I'll say him last. 412 Crafton and asked Dalvin Cook to the Bills.
Well, first
did it actually happen?
No, he was asking about Dalvin Cook to the Bills. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's needed personally, but for it if he's coming for the cheap. I mean, you saw the way these deals is going right now. Shoot, if he coming for the cheap, hey man, come on up, pull on up. I guess the high is what? Saquon right now? We ain't gonna pay you that, but you know.
What do you think of that?
think he took what he could get, because we talked about the other day. Like,
Giants couldn't give him a little more in incentives. Did you see what he would have to do to reach those?
But my thing,
it'd be a hell of a season.
This is my thing.
They
though.
couldn't give him like $2 million.
This is my thing. If you the Giants, why? Did you have to?
I guess he agreed, but damn.
I'm just
that's
saying,
incentives.
But if you're the Giants, anything over the franchise tag, do you have to do any of that? No. So that's kind of how I looked at it. I'm like, I don't love it. I don't think Saquon necessarily won anything, but I do feel like if, in terms of hanging your head on something, if you're Saquon, you look at it and say, man, the incentives at least takes it more than what I would have ever been able to accomplish on the franchise tag this year. You weren't going to get a multi-year deal anyways because the tag, like that deadline had already passed. So at least you salvage it by getting a $2 million signing bonus. So you got that up front to walk around with. Then you got some incentives on the back end of this thing. But yeah, I mean, he ain't have a ton of leverage. He couldn't sit out. If you sit out, we just talked about who they brought in, James Robinson. They already didn't pay Daniel Jones. So what was he going to do? And we talked about all the running backs that were on the Zoom call. We talked about all these running backs that, are having little rumblings, or how can we change the dynamic? What can we do differently? Well, you still got 7 years left for this CBA. So you're handcuffed in terms of making major moves outside of every single running back. And we talked about how hard that can get. If every single running back decided to come together and say, we're not going to do this in order to help these small handful of players get paid, it was just going to be too many moving pieces to actually support that.
I just thought the incentives could be a little bit better.
Man, if I'm the Giants, I'm just trying to figure out, why did you pay it? You wanted to make them happy, I guess, so you gave them the little extra. But other than that, it's like, why? Because you did not need to do it. You had all the cards in your hand.
Yeah, I would have done it to make him happy. I think that's worth whatever.
Why did you give him 15 then?
Whatever amount. No, well, that's incentives though too.
What if
it was like 12 or 1,300 yards, like double-digit touchdowns.
I'm just saying, you see how the slippery slope goes though. When you say, I would have done that to keep him happy, it's like, well, he really wanted. What if he wanted 15 mil? That would have made him really, really happy. If you the Giants.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't seem like they were gonna switch off their annual per year number. But if you're gonna do incentives and you're putting these certain milestones, hey, you could have $900K for that year. He could have given him like two.
But why?
I'm not saying it had to be anything drastic.
I'm just saying why. I don't see it. Why? Be tough in terms of the business side of it. If you're ownership, not Saquon. I mean, for Saquon, you want to get what you can get. As a fan, we wanted to get what he can get in certain elements of it. But we want the organization to compromise their whole structure, right? That's part of the whole, like, all the running back market anyways right now.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, I guess an extra $1 million wouldn't have
hurt it.
No,
yeah.
I don't think it, especially if he would have had that type of year.
I'm with you, bro. But every time we say it like that, my whole thing is just like, that's a part of the whole issue with the running back market. To just be like, well, they could have gave him an extra $1 million. It's like, yeah, they could have given him extra $5 million to make it 15, and that ain't gonna kill nothing. But when we talk about just the running back position, it's like, why are we giving them boys like that? We ain't got to pay them like that. At least that's the current method right now.
Yeah.
Sucks either way, though. I'm with you, though. Pay the man more. Pay him. You already know how my energy. I wanted him to get paid. I wanted him to get more money. But it's like, I get why they don't have to pay anything other than what they was going to pay him. So, like, yeah.
I'm not necessarily... It's weird because they added the incentives.
That's what makes it weird.
Once I saw the type of year that he would have to hit to get that $900K, I'm like, damn, that's an amazing year. Yeah. Like, that's you not having any injuries, staying healthy, all that.
And they said that's only worth an extra $900.
That's what I mean. Like, give him at least $2 million for that type of year.
But why is that all of a sudden worth $2 million to you?
It feels like $2 million. Well, the nature of the running back position is there's a lot of uncertainty with it.
Okay.
Injuries, wear and tear, drop off in play as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
So if he achieves all those numbers that would make Saquon Barkley having like a really solid season, then it's worth it.
So where do you draw that?
Maybe we got to give running backs very highly incentive-laced deals. Maybe that's the solution.
Maybe we'll see. I just feel like it seems like crazy though to just hear this convo today, whereas talking about the running back market a week ago, and we're like, yo, how much should they get? How much do you pull from this to make sure that gets that? And every single time you broke it down yourself, you said of all the positions, that's the last position you would ever pay.
I know, but these incentives you're paying after the fact.
Right.
Whereas if you're doing the whole contract up front, this many per year, no incentives, you're giving that money almost as a projection. And these running backs aren't holding up to their projections. They haven't at least.
But a lot of players in positions in this league don't hold up to their projections. It's just running backs get penalized the most for it. We've seen bust at wide receiver. We've seen bust at quarterback. We've seen bust at O-line. We've seen bust on defense. We just hold running backs more accountable, and we say, you know what? We got enough info. We feel like this works to the method that we wanted to work. You guys deserve to not get paid more right now.
That's tough, though, because I think a lot of those receivers or even quarterbacks, for the most part, do hold up in terms of availability, being out there, producing. Whereas
I hear what you're saying,
the guys we've talked about with running back, they're out of the league now, basically.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
The four guys, right?
I hear
the
what
top
you're
four
saying.
guys.
I do hear what you're saying. I just think that the way we view the quarterback position, if you're not a top 5 guy, did you really live up to your contract? Because we're talking about these dudes and the impact they have on them. And we will talk about how Daniel Jones, who's not nowhere near top 5 at his position, is worth more to his team than the guy that is top 5 at his position in terms of Saquon. So that's why for me, I'm like, we can't act like he's living up to that deal.
The sad part is Daniel Jones isn't getting paid top 5 quarterback money.
Right.
That's the sad part of the whole situation.
And it just so happens to be 30 mil more than the other position where we know that this dude is top 5 at that. But you know, that's just the market it is right now. But that's the part where I'm just like, it's just crazy to hear like the argument one way or the other when we're now talking about like, do you make it more incentive based versus guaranteed money? But the argument still goes back to, are they going to survive it? And then, okay, if we do it at all as a 1 year incentives or however we construct this thing, because I do like the incentive convo. I do.
I don't think the running back should necessarily be happy about that though.
Why would they? That goes back to the whole purpose of guaranteed money.
Yeah, right. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for multi-years and security because
they're
getting a contract based off what they already did, all the work that they put in.
And technically, a lot of the other positions do the exact same thing. These other positions where they get the guaranteed money, they're not saying that, hey, you got to prove it again before we guarantee this portion. The guaranteed money is for what we've already seen from you. And now the rest of it's like, yo, all right, can you go out here? We think you're capable of doing more, obviously, of that. But it's still a certain portion of guarantee that was warranted from their previous work. Running backs, it's like, yo, we're talking about taking that part away and just giving them the balloon number. That's the whole L. Bell argument. Get your $70 million deal, but only 10 is guaranteed. And then from there, we'll just see on a year in and year out basis.
Yeah, I was shocked to see Saquon signed it.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't think he had many other options.
He didn't, yeah. That's my thing, man.
You can sit out. You could just sit out the whole season.
Man.
That's what it looks like Josh Jacobs is going to do.
And that's dangerous. It's dangerous. We've seen it. Because if you do it by yourself and all the other running backs are not going to do it with you, then you're L-Bell. That's what you become essentially, man. To me, like you said, we talked about it. The running back little like pseudo union thing gives them action if they can all come together on that. But it's doubtful because of what we talked about in terms of just so many guys at that position and not all of them being in that type of getting paid lane, that it doesn't make sense for all those dudes to sit out because all them dudes aren't going to reach those type of heights. Mm-hmm. And
Cole
you
Kmet
still got time.
Paid.
Yeah.
4 years, $50 million.
Come on now.
That's stupid.
But why is it stupid?
Absolutely stupid.
He's worth it. For the position, right? You said it yourself, man.
Cole Kmet.
He's plays tight end. Tight end is not running back, bro.
Yeah, but
what?
Even at the tight end position.
What was his numbers last year? What was his numbers last year? Let's just pull up his numbers.
All right. I mean,
that's the market then, bro. He's getting paid.
You're right. Dawson Knox got a bag
all right.
too.
Moose about to get a paid too. Yes.
Pat Fryman's going to get $15 million.
Moose going to get the exact same convo, bro. And we're going to be sitting here doing what? Praising it. You're not going to praise if Moose get the same deal that Dawson Knox, the same deal that Cole Kmet. It's going to be in that same ballpark. Heck, it might be more because he's getting paid last of the group. Mm-hmm.
I like Moose.
You not feeling that?
Yeah. I mean, we got to keep him. We got to keep him.
No, I know we got to keep him. You ain't feeling the number though? You said it yourself, the cap going up and everything, man.
We'll see. We got a lot of guys to pay on offense.
We absolutely do.
I would prioritize Muth over Najee, though, if it came down to that.
Oh, talk spicy.
That's not even a question.
Spicy?
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Okay. Who's
Cole Kmet versus Najee,
hold on. Najee versus Muth. Who's been more impactful to the team?
Yeah, Najee.
But yeah, we both agree that we would pay Boo first, though. This is the big old problem, man. This is what we talk about.
I'd say it'd be arguable last year. I'd say it'd be arguable last year. First year for sure, Najee.
Yeah.
But you combine the 2 years, then I'd take Najee as a whole.
For sure. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Muth, good safety valve for the quarterbacks last year. Mitch Kenny, whole position uncertainty and stuff. Like Muth had a really good year, and then Najee obviously started off slow, but then came on strong second half. So I think I think you could go back and forth between the two last year, but first year for sure Najee.
But it's a good combo because it's not the full-on Saquon Daniel Jones combo, but to an extent, it's like we know what Najee has done these first 2 years here. We know what Pat has done. Both have produced, but we definitely could feel like, Najee on field has given us more, has meant more. But when we're talking about who we're going to pay, who would you pay long term, and who would you rather run up more money committed to, we would all, or the majority of us are going to say move.
Yeah, it's not even a question.
Yeah, we're like, between the potential, between the way it's going to age, between the production, between just availability, it's like, I just think that age is better.
People are going off against Muth right now.
Oh, no.
Ryan McPherson, Najee over Muth. Muth lost us 2 games in 2021. Najee has won us some.
Wow.
He did drop that dot from Ben in the Vikings game.
It was not a drop. It's not a drop.
That hit him right in the hands. And then, he's talking about the Lions game.
Didn't he have catches in that Lions game, too?
Yeah, he fumbled it at the end, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, one fumble and 1 catch. He had more production than just 1 fumble. I know y'all be trying to put that on him. He did have a bad play. But he didn't lose the game. He had a bad play.
Well, I said I would take Najee over Muth in that 2021 season, but then I think it's closer last year between the two. Maybe I'd lean Muth, but overall, Najee has been more impactful first 2 years. Going forward, if you had to make a bet, I think most would say Freiermuth.
Yeah.
I would. I'd bank on that.
I would as well, even though Najee has been the more productive player the first 2 so far.
Yeah. And Najee could even be more productive than Muth, at least in these next 2 or 3 years. But
does that change how you feel?
Yeah.
It doesn't change it, right?
Yeah. Because finding a Muth, a top 5-6 tight end, is way harder to find than a running back putting up top 10 production.
And which position do you feel like you're guaranteed for 5 years? After I make this deal.
Yeah, you're seeing Kelsey.
Come on, bro.
Playing all world into his early 30s, mid 30s. Tony Gonzalez, we looked up his stats.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting up 900 yards.
Was it 37, 38 years old, man?
37, 38. Yeah. Antonio Gates was playing a while. Hell, Jimmy Graham just re-signed with the Saints.
You seen it, right? I say, Jimmy, you still getting it in. Let's go. Get you another one. But that's my whole, like, and this is why it's like crazy when we talk the running back market. Because as much as I advocate, as much as I want them to get paid, at the same time, from a business standpoint, I get why you don't want to commit that type of money.
Oh, yeah.
But it just looks crazy when we talk about a Cole Kmet versus a Najee, and you're looking at Cole Kmet's deal, and you're saying to yourself, has Cole Kmet produced to the same level of Najee Harris? But because of the position that he plays versus the position that Najee plays, Najee's deal is not going to get anywhere near that.
Yeah, I
can't 100% say that, but all signs are pointing towards it not being anywhere near that. Because you said his was what, 15 per?
Who?
Kmet.
No, 4 for 50. So it's more than Barkley. What's that? 12? 12 and a half?
All right.
Yeah, 12 and a half per year right there. I guess you'd have to look at the guarantees and stuff. But still, I can almost guarantee right now, Cole Kmet, and this is probably what the Bears are doing. They're trying to pay him ahead of time.
Yep.
Before he breaks out or anything. I can almost guarantee you Cole Kmet is not breaking out like that. He's never going to be a top 5-6 tight end.
Well, it depends on how you feel about Justin Fields. If you think you got an elite quarterback in Justin, then maybe you think Cole is the elite tight end, and now you got your combo.
It's just not happening.
Where do you lie? Where do you stand on Justin Fields?
He's good, but
Are you like on the he's good about to be like great, or you
No.
think he's good?
no, he's good, solid, exciting. Got to see more in the passing game.
Trevor versus Fields?
It's Lauren. It's not even a question. Lawrence.
Well, because that's the whole like debate a little bit right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, who's debating this?
Well, because when they did the 100 rankings, yeah, they had Fields like 10 rated like better than Trevor Lawrence, yeah. So that was like the whole like, oh man, you think Justin's that much better than Trevor? Like what? You think he's better? Yeah, that was like
That's
a thing.
stupid.
I'm with you, bro.
That's the players coming up with the list too, right?
I see it. So I was like,
I am completely done with list. I think I'm done.
I was like,
I've been doing this media thing, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
We've seen it how many times in these cycles, the top 100, PFF shitty rankings, Madden doing their ratings.
Yeah.
I think I'm numb to this point. I'm completely numb. They rip the Steelers off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And even aside from that, you just bringing up the whole Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields
I'm telling you, bro.
It's stupid. But I'm not going to get worked up about it.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
You say that today. I like that today. You know how it is in season, though.
What?
They drop a new list in season, man. Yep.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It's just.
But yeah, what I said, I was like,
it's not worth my time anymore.
Like Justin Fields, y'all say he's better than Trevor Lawrence. We've seen Trevor with a playoff game. Like we've seen Trevor go do something. Like I get it.
It's close to beating the Chiefs.
Like
didn't their running back fumble the ball when they were driving?
Absolutely. Like Trevor done showed some stuff, man. Trevor showed some stuff, man.
Hit these supers.
Yeah, let's tap in, man.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, but that's what made me think of you, man. I was like, man, let me just see. Yeah, we was going down that talk.
Fields, man, yeah, I don't know where I'd have him actually.
Yeah, that cold.
He's polarizing because I feel like some people would view him close to the top 10.
Yep.
Just based off his electricity, and they probably feel like the Bears' offense is holding him back.
And they love the long touchdown runs.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that, but that's kind of like the whole Lamar thing. When we talked about him at times, it was like, yo, you have to do more than just be able to run. We need to see you sling it. And then we started to see Lamar do that, and that kind of changed our perspective of him. To me right now, I haven't seen Fields do the arm stuff to that extent just yet for me to talk about him as a top 10. Like, you see flashes, but compared to what we've seen from Trevor Lawrence last season, like, yeah, I think they're different right now, man.
Yeah, but then I could also see people having Fields 20s, 21, 22, 23 around there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that would be their argument. It's just like all flash, all sizzle, no steak right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we're getting. Like,
What
good fantasy numbers,
they call
good highlights.
the YouTube quarterbacks. Yeah.
Is that what he is right now?
I don't want to put it on him.
Him and Herbert.
That's what they say, though, yeah.
Him and Herbert. But
Herbert. Shout out to Herbert. He got paid
Herbert
too.
has
Herbert's
steak.
different. Herbert's definitely.
There's no question.
He's definitely steak, bro.
Herbert's really good, man.
Yeah.
Herbert's really good.
Now, do you have an issue with...
Who came up with this? Oh, that was Ocho last year. Called Herbert the social media quarterback, but then he was pumping up Tua.
Well, I was gonna...
That was the worst take of last year, actually.
I was going to ask you, though, did you have any issue with the bag that Herbert got when he hasn't had any postseason success? No big winning. I know that's always, like, your thing whenever you talk Kirk, whenever you talk, like, some of these other guys. It's, like, no postseason success.
I think you got to watch the games with Herbert. You got to watch the games.
I love it, Deke. I love.
He is overcoming some stuff out there in LA.
How you do that, Deke? I love it. You will
Am I wrong?
You will never let. Even though you're not wrong, you will never let me get you just like that. I love that about you, man. Because if it was just simply just the convo being, has he had postseason success? Has he had big winning? Which are your big reasons of why you hate certain quarterbacks or why you don't want certain quarterbacks.
And it's really early in his career.
It's super early in his career to an extent, right? I mean, well, I guess not, because I was about to say for that type of money, but now that is like normal money for that position to an extent, right? But it was just like prior to this deal, man, you would hate any quarterback getting this type of deal that did not have any postseason success, bro.
I see it. Herbert's got the it factor.
You know, I feel the talent. The talent
it's like not
nice.
paying Dan Marino.
I feel you on that as well. But people like, but this is the whole argument of team success versus individual. I don't feel like Herbert not having
I'm not
postseason success is on him.
I'm not excusing him completely. I think he could have done better in that Jaguars playoff game, but I don't think he was set up for success.
Fair.
With what they were doing. Weren't they passing the ball?
Yes. Yeah. Like, not even trying to run it no more. Yeah.
Yeah, they were passing the ball
up 30.
20 plus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In terms of him deserving a deal, it's yes and no. No, because Mahomes is making, 45 per, and Herbert's getting 52.
And he done won how many Super Bowls?
But at
and
the
then
same
the three of them,
time,
MVPs.
it's just
like,
the nature when these quarterbacks get paid. Next one up gets the most.
Yeah.
I didn't think Herbert was going to be that guy.
So if he got that, will Burrow get?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if Burrow's that guy. Is Burrow going to take less?
If you're Burrow, how do you take less than Herbert?
You just don't look at it that way.
How do you not look at it?
You look at the money that could be spent on the team.
How much you say Herbert's making?
52.5 per year. Burrow obviously deserves more.
Herbert get 52. They said, I seen somebody in the chat. It was like he had the largest playoff loss, right? Come from behind playoff loss, something like that. That 30, whatever the point deficit was when they came back. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I ain't hating it, man. I love the fact he gets money, man. I want all players to get paid. That's where I always stand on it. But in terms of like from a business standpoint, I don't feel like you really, in terms of the charge, I don't think you had the option to not pay Justin Herbert. Because
you're feeling so much better about that than paying a Deshaun Watson or a Kyler Murray, too.
1,000%, bro. 1,000%. Of those quarterbacks you just named, you definitely feel the most confident in Herbert in terms of the deal aging. In terms of,
I feel like it's when the Bills paid Josh Allen.
Absolutely. I was thinking, I was like,
how much playoff success did he have before that deal?
I think it was like one.
Was it 1 win?
Actually, did they have no. That was the year they lost to the Texans.
You got that deal?
Yeah, that was when they lost in overtime to Watson. Because that was Watson's
playoff win. If it was the year after, didn't they go to the AFC Championship versus the Chiefs?
But he got paid, I want to say he got paid that offseason going into that season and then led and did what he's supposed to do. And then I think it was Diggs that got paid after that, if I remember correctly. Because it was like back-to-back.
Okay.
Yeah. But, But, yeah, when you look at Justin Herbert, you know for a fact, unless he gets hurt, you're going to be in every single conversation AFC wise. Decision making, you can make a case on. Coaching, you can make a case on. But we both know that decision happens this year because how they operated this past offseason with the moves that they made, and even just saying that we're going to keep Staley for this particular year. So you took care of the quarterback. Now you brought some more pieces in here. You drafted well. You got to win in the playoffs now.
Right. Yeah. Whenever I've seen him play in big games, I've never looked at him and said, this dude's folding.
Yeah. Now
I've seen him come up clutch.
He a dog, bro.
Too many times in like the fourth quarter, final drives and stuff like that. Well, hell, the Steelers playoff host was relying on that Raiders-Chargers game. It wasn't like a minute and a half. He just went down the field in like a snap of a finger like it was nothing. It up. So, yeah, I think Herbert's good. I think he's legit. He does need more winning, though. He needs some playoff wins. He needs to get to Super Bowls and whatnot.
It's crazy, though, man. It's crazy how the quarterback versus the running back equivalent. I'm like, who's the Justin Herbert equivalent to a running back right now? What would be like, man, they should have got paid like that or could get paid like that, but they haven't had that type of success yet.
It's tough because I don't know how much we equate winning to running backs.
Right, but why is that,
winning
though,
to
right?
Quarterback. The quarterback's the leader of the offense. Quarterback's that guy.
I mean, they're supposed to be, right? Even though you said earlier, not today, but you talked about how Najee had better leadership qualities and all that than Kenny.
I never said that.
You said he was the leader. You did.
And
then what you say afterwards, you was like, but Kenny's gonna step up because he's the franchise guy.
Yeah, I never.
That's how you
said
left
that.
it. But you was like, yo, Najee's the guy. Najee's the leader.
Najee's just been around longer. That's all.
But then you just said that it's got to be the quarterback to be the leader. That's all. I'm just trying to say, like,
yeah,
no.
I think Kenny has
to be the guy.
I think Kenny has leadership qualities.
So no, he definitely does, without a doubt.
That's a natural thing he's got. Right. Whereas, is there a quarterback that doesn't out there? I mean, Herbert is a quiet guy. I feel like he's a lead by example type of dude.
Right.
So to have a guy like Najee that may be a little bit more vocal in the
locker
room would be good. Help bounce that out. Yeah. But no, I think Kenny's like a natural leader.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Troops.
I'm just laughing at what you said. You said I ain't said it. You said it.
I didn't say that.
You definitely
not like that,
bro. You ain't said
this is you twisting my words.
Okay, you might have said it a little bit smoother, but that was the gist of it.
No, I never said Najee was a better leader than Kenny.
I'm
not even trying to have that debate. You can both be good leaders.
They on the same team working together here. Absolutely.
We're going back to what, quarterbacks versus running backs?
Yeah.
It's just tough. I don't think people equate running backs to winning, contributing to a team winning.
And then we're just conditioned to just contribute all winning to quarterbacks unless you're Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G, Ryan Tannehill.
They'll get some props to receivers these days. Like Cooper Kupp out with the Rams. Lions? Do Lions get that type of credit?
No, because I still feel like Stafford still was viewed as the guy who won the Super Bowl.
Cooper Kupp got the MVP. I would have given it to Stafford.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm glad that Cooper Kupp got it, but I wouldn't have hated it if it went to Stafford.
And the other guy was in the mix was Donald.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think quarterback and receivers would be the top two.
Always, right?
These days. A quarterback-receiver combo.
Because if the receiver's nice, you'll give – and Buff, all right, Diggs going crazy. Josh is too, though. But it's mainly Josh, but Diggs going stupid too, though. AB 7, AB and Ben. Who's nice? Who's better? We both doing it, though.
Well, if we ever would have won with, I know we would have given props to 7, obviously, but if Bell would have went on like a Terrell Davis type of run in one of those
7
playoffs
was
with
get
the
it.
Killer Bees,
7 would have still had it.
I'm
bro.
sure. I would have been calling
7
for it. There's no doubt about it.
We all would have said it was 7.
Like if Bell was running for $150, 200 in a couple of those playoff games, goes off in the Super Bowl.
Think about the year when he got hurt in the AFC Championship. He was going crazy in the postseason. Chiefs game. What was the Dolphins game? Was that the one before then? Yeah, that was that postseason run. Then he got hurt opening series versus the Patriots. But if that would have been that year where he goes on that, I still feel like as a team, we're still saying it's 7 because the quarterback.
Rightfully so.
But 7 was also 7.
Rightfully
It wasn't
so.
like 7 was
Ben
getting
was
carried
opening
either.
things up for
Bell. Well, it was the teamwork. They all worked together. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I have an answer for you there. Herbert, who's the Herbert of running backs? I literally can't think of one.
All right. I couldn't either. That's why I asked you, though.
It's not because maybe you can't draw the comparison of just like, a guy that puts up stats and stuff and puts up gaudy numbers. Maybe that's who you would look to compare to Herbert. But from your premise of like, puts up the stat like that. I guess the first name that came to mind was McCaffrey.
I don't hate that, though, because I was thinking Kamara.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe actually,
That's
well,
what I
I
thought,
did just give you your comparison. McCaffrey, but now he's with the Niners.
It's like stupid talent, filthy stats. You see, he's nice as heck.
If McCaffrey would have stayed with the Panthers, that would have been the perfect answer.
It would have been 1,000% perfect answer. Because now McCaffrey's going to have like opportunities.
Right.
Yeah. In Carolina, you're right. Yeah.
All right, supers.
Yeah, let's tap in, man. Yep.
AJ Martinez, joy to the world, all the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea.
Joy to you and me.
Let's go.
Hey. Let's get it, man. I like that song too.
Next. Fish Momentum, what's good, guys? Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
Let's go, official momentum. Let's get it, man.
Always a good day when he's in the house.
Heck yeah, man.
Also says, JPJ finally signed. Now we're ready. Hashtag training camp.
Man. Salute. He signed. The only person that didn't sign was Devin Witherspoon. You see that? Of all the draft picks, bro. I was like, that's crazy. But I like it, though, man.
Yeah, that's weird. Fish Momentum, shout out to the chat, even Trina.
Let's get it.
Steelers Girl and TG.
Let's get it.
We got a Fish Momentum. Another one. Ambition Live at Rivers. August 18th, 2023. 9 p.m. Pull up.
Coming up soon.
That is.
Let's get it.
Sooner than you think.
Seriously.
AJ Martinez, God bless Moats and Deke. The Degler is here. Master Blaster is here. The host with the Moats.
All right.
Ye freaking ha. Car in the shitter. Nice. I hope you get that fixed.
Yeah. Hopefully, definitely hope you get that fixed, man. It be like that sometimes, bro. Be like that. But salute to have you, AJ, man. Always a party when you in the building. You know that.
It's always a bummer when the car's on the fritz.
Yeah.
AJ Martinez, God bless the chat and Steeler Nation. Steelers go 14-3. Najee goes for 2 G's running.
Let's get it. Does that change your number for pay structure for Najee if he gave you a 2K?
Maybe you bump him up to 10.
Wow. He can have a historically all-time great season. And you're like, I'm up in the 10. That's pretty cool.
Incentives up to 12.
Oh my God.
Do it again and get 12. Do another 2K for 12.
500 touches. Yeah, get after it, man. Like, this is crazy.
AJ Martinez gifted a Moats membership to Pittsburgh Toddy, 86.
Shout out to AJ Martinez and Pittsburgh Toddy. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Skydiving heck. It's just filthy, right? 10 for 2K. Like, that math ain't mathing, man. It's the 2K we talk about.
Meanwhile, Cole Kmet's putting out these cool 500 receiving yard seasons and getting 12.5.
Hey, look, your primary job is to catch passes. You caught 500 yards worth of. All right. Najee over here.
He does a little blocking too, I guess.
What Najee
but so do running backs.
What did Najee do? That's all I'm saying, man.
The itchy pube. Deke cut me off in traffic, then flipped me the bird. Crazy stuff.
See, that's why this show had to start a little behind, man, because it was getting wild out here, man. Why?
I was running late.
I don't blame you. I blame him. He was in your way. He knew you had somewhere to be. Man.
Russell Schwartz, Moats, my boy Carter started football this week. Day 3 already, and he's loving it.
Let's go, man. I love to hear that right there, man.
Tell
salute
him not to play running back.
Salute you. Yeah, do not play running back, whatever you do. Don't play running back, man. Don't play running back.
Maybe now, okay, if this becomes a theme, O-linemen start to become the running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Centers and guards and stuff.
Why? They get paid nicer.
No.
It's easier for a guard to get paid than it is for a running back, bro. Them dudes ain't having to fight like that to get paid. You just got to be good enough to get paid.
You got to be elite.
Yeah, you got to be good enough to get paid. Yeah. It's not a lot of good, big, like, guys that can move like that. That's why the guys that are, they already got paid. But you look at the top 5 guards in the league. Did they have to fuss and fight to get paid? You said James Daniels isn't even viewed as a top 5 guard, right? And we saw the bag that he got.
All right, maybe stay on the line.
Yeah, man. Tackles, definitely. If you tackle position, you definitely not even think about it. But center, both guards, I think it's easier to get your money in there than as a running back. Shoot, and you're gonna get paid multiple times because you got a way more, like a longer career span too, man. Shoot, I think of my dog Matt Filer. Shout out to Matt Filer. Matt Filer got a bag. Guard. Now, if he was playing running back, man, they would have hit him with some peanuts.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, bro.
I'm just trying to think of the next evolution of the running back. What's it going to be?
Yeah, man.
Is it going to be receivers going to running backs?
Okay.
O-linemen?
All right. I don't think nobody want to play running back. Kickers get paid more than that. And they get way less work. Way less work.
Not the best ones.
True.
Punters.
You taking all the, like, low impact, like, jobs.
Someone's got to start
playing.
playing.
Thought it to why?
Someone's got to start playing running back.
But why? Because it's important? It's important enough that I'm going to need you like heck
need
to
a body
win,
out there.
But
yeah.
it's not important enough that I'm going to pay you. Good luck with that, man. Deke, if you were starting off football right now, would you play running back?
Nah, I'd probably be QB.
Don't no one want that running back, bro. Good on that.
Fran Bradford, schematically, how would Chase fit in? Could he play the 3? Would love to have him. Chase. Oh, he's talking about Young. The rumors are back.
Yeah.
The rumors are back, dude.
Yeah, rumors.
USA Today.
Yeah. Rumors.
Steelers are interested in Chase Young, and so are the Ravens.
Yeah, I saw those too, yeah.
We need to make this move.
Why? We literally just paid Highsmith.
Oh, I don't care. I wanted to make the move before we paid Highsmith.
Yeah, I wanted to do it. If we were going to do it beforehand. Why? I'm good on that right now.
Oh, that 3-headed monster. I don't think we'd have to pay Young much. I think the cap hit would be like around $5 million. Now, we would have to give them a significant draft pick, I'd assume. At least a 3rd rounder. I would do that, though, not only to have the best. We probably already have the best. We talked about this. I think we have the best edge rush duo in the league. But now.
So you think we have the best edge rush duo in the league?
Well, now we got the best edge rush trio. Chase Young, TJ Watt, and Highsmith. Are you kidding me? These O-lines and quarterbacks, they're not going to know what to do. And it'd be good for all 3. Like, everyone would be fresh. Each one would have double-digit sacks going off. We're having a party.
Hey, listen, as much as I love how that sounds.
And you keep them away from Baltimore. I mean, that's even more of an incentive to make this trade now.
Man, if this is college, I'm all for that, man. But this is the pros, bro. You're paying Highsmith how much per year?
Well, there'd be no drama because we already have him locked up long term. We know what Chase Young is this year.
If you're
it's a
paying
1-year
Highsmith
rental.
that type of money, Highsmith is going to play every single snap he can play. The same way TJ plays every single snap he can play, right?
They're going to need a breather.
Chase Young is going to want to play every single snap that he can play. You catch my drift? The argument before Highsmith got paid was, yeah, as long as you keep him on the base contract he's on, you can make a legitimate case of, man, Chase Young could play out there and it's all good. Split it, divide that time, that's fine. When you paying Highsmith what you paying him now, with TJ getting paid what they getting paid now, that doesn't come off the field.
Protecting your investments.
No, that's like when we talk about Deontay and we're like, all right, well, we're going to take Deontay out the field and have 18 just sitting on the sideline? No. That
you don't have another guy
plays,
as good
man.
as him, though.
Well, I mean, people swear that everybody's better than Deontay. They swear he can't catch. That's what they say. I don't agree with that. I think Deontay is a dope receiver. That's why he's out there on that field. But 18 mil also is going to keep him on that field. Highsmith ain't coming off that field, man. TJ ain't coming off that field. And if Chase Young is here, Chase Young is not going to want to come off that field, baby. Because he want to get paid. You think he don't want to get that type of bag? You don't get that type of bag, just sit. You got to be out there. I just think it creates a lot more chaos than it needs to now because of the timing of it. I think before Highsmith got the bag, man, we talked about it before he got the bag. I wanted him to get it before he got the bag. I wanted him to trade for him. But now I'm just like, I don't see how that's going to work out, man.
My main reason for trading for Young was to get an elite third edge rusher in here and just dominate. And so that doesn't change for me.
I feel you, bro.
Like, I mean,
you still got Marcus Golden here too. He's another dude. So you got your 3.
70% of the time out there. You got Chase Young spelling them. Can he get up to 50, 60% of the time he's out there?
See, think about this though. You're asking a dude who views himself as a franchise edge rusher to come here and be a third party. Marcus Golden is our third party because he's past the franchise edge rusher part. He's still like, okay, I can be the third dude. Need me? I got you over there. I've already proven I can get double-digit sacks. I can play the run. I can rush the pass. I'm good. I got all that. That's that. You asking the dude that thinks he can be T.J. Watt to come here and do that role. That is not. I don't think that goes over like that, man. I can't speak for Chase Young, but I'm just saying to myself, I don't think that works like that for a player like him. Melvin Ingram ain't even want that. And Melvin Ingram ain't never been talked about like Chase Young.
How bad does he want to win?
I don't think he want to win that bad.
Mike Tomlin effect, too. Everyone loves playing for Tomlin.
To an extent.
Get around a good organization.
That all sounds well and good until you
Place
look.
that knows how to do things.
I'm just like, man, that's a lot of money that's keeping me over here.
Did you actually think we were not going to sign Highsmith?
I thought
because I thought there was no chance we weren't signing.
This was the
I just wanted this trio.
So check it out. He was already under contract. So it wasn't an issue of signing or not signing. When you're talking leverage and negotiations, though, that's a move you make to keep a big number under control. Because we said to ourselves, right, well, Highsmith gave, 17? I think it was? And we were saying, like, man,
yeah,
maybe
on how you look at
right,
it.
It was like maybe you gave him a little bit more like he was on the open market versus him being here. Well, if a Chase Young was here, you're not even having that combo of I got to pay you 14 because where does his leverage go now? He doesn't have any. And that's why I looked at it like, man, you're getting a potentially great player in Chase Young, a guy who has the potential to be a TJ Watt type. Wow, not having to commit a ton of money to either one of them dudes. This year, 1 year rental for Chase still stays the same, but if Chase balled out, who do you think is getting 17? Who do you think is getting the $20 million deal going forward? It wouldn't have been Highsmith. It would have been Chase Young, and he's opposite TJ Watt. But right now, we've already paid Highsmith. So now Highsmith is getting that opportunity to be across from TJ. We got Marcus. I feel like anybody else, you're just like, yo, come here and just take a number. Like, you not playing more than them dudes, though. And for Chase to get the bag that he wants, which is to get paid just like both of them dudes, you can't get that as a third guy, as a situational rusher. They don't pay them type of dudes that type of money.
You think he'd really ruffle the feathers like that if we traded for him?
I don't think it's an intentional ruffle the feathers. I think it's just a natural alphas in the room and alphas with that type of talent. Like, we're not talking about a dude with that mentality but doesn't have the talent.
I get what you're saying, but, like, to this point, I mean, there's a reason they didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
There is, but there's a reason why you want to trade for him, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
All right.
But, like, that's the thing. If you're another team, and Ravens are smart and probably wanting to trade for him. Like, let's just take Steelers-Ravens out of it. Any NFL team, if you're trading for him,
you're going to get him.
How much you really giving up though?
What would you
Because
get for him right now?
you're not locking him up long term or anything. This is a wait and see.
I'm with you
year.
on that. Yeah. I feel like every situation for Chase is
so like
similar.
Young would have to ball out to his best,
right?
To try to get that money.
But what gives him the best chance to ball out?
I think he'd do fine. Yeah, that's a different
You see what
question.
I'm saying? You're
but
talking
if
about.
we traded for him, I think he
think about it
at
like
least
this.
double digits. We talked about it with Bud Dupree.
Deke, think about it like this though. In Washington, he's going to play 100% of those snaps. In Pittsburgh, he's maybe going to play 30% of those snaps. You see the difference?
I can't be 30.
If Highsmith is getting 17, TJ's getting what he's getting.
Ingram was getting up to like 50.
And we said that's because TJ was hurt.
No. Like first game of the year, I think Ingram was up to like 50.
You said the first game of the year.
No, but even when it was all three, like Ingram was playing.
He got traded by what, week 6?
Yeah, he was unhappy.
So you said, like, bro, we're talking about the first quarter of the season, essentially. Like, no, you can't just say, oh, yeah, you did it in the first 4 games, and that's definitely what it's going to be the whole season. Like, no, that's not how that worked, man.
We had a good 3-man rotation with those guys.
So why do you want to leave that? Because he said he wasn't happy with the situation.
Yeah, that's on him. I mean, we can't say Chase Young's going to be automatically the same.
We can't say he's not then, can we?
That's fair, too. I think that's worth the risk, though. I definitely think that'd be worth the risk. That would be
what would you give
insane.
Up? So what do you give up to get it then?
I'd give third.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give a third up.
I mean, I think he played 50 to 60% of the time. I'm all for going to get him. But to act like a dude that is used to playing 100% of the snaps is not going to have any type of grievance, upset at any way, shape, or form for 17-plus weeks with that, I don't buy that at all, bro. I don't. But like I said, man, I hope it worked out because Chase Young's a heck of a player, without a doubt. If Chase Young come out here and ball out, lead the league in sacks this year, right? Because he's capable of it. On our team, what does that do contract-wise going forward?
I think he's just a 1-year rental.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we can't afford him. It's a 1-year rental. Keep him away from Baltimore.
So then he goes to Baltimore after that, then.
Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, I think our teams, I think you take it a year at a time with some of this stuff.
Okay.
Like, we can afford to do something like this. It's almost like Golden State bringing in KD. That 1 year, it was opened up to where they could afford bringing in KD and they could keep all their core players and stuff. So this year, we have the cap space. We got the ability to bring in a Chase Young, combine him with this defense. Be insane. And, I mean, it's good insurance, too, because I do feel like the Steelers witnessed last year T.J. Watt going down and us feeling like our edge rush wasn't the same.
Oh, that's
and if we had a Chase Young with a Highsmith, I feel like we could do a lot better than what we did last year with the T.J. Watt going out.
Yeah, because Chase Young is a franchise potential caliber
We'd be
rusher.
looking to trade for Chase Young if Highsmith or T.J. went down.
Because Chase Young is a franchise caliber rusher. You're trying to take.
So it's like you're just getting ahead of the game.
Yeah, but that's like saying, if we brought Michael Parsons over here, man, just put him as our third guy, it'd be a great situation. Mike, you ain't got nothing going on, man.
I think it's so different. Like the Commanders didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
Is Chase Young?
He hasn't performed good these last 2 years.
Is Chase Young not a hot commodity?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I think a lot of teams should want him.
A lot of teams would want him. He's just under contract right now. Chase Young is still a dope player. The reason why we're talking about them not picking up the option is because he hasn't lived up to what the expectations were. Him being a dope player and his expectations are just different. His expectations are best player in the league, depot. That. He's still a dope player in his own right. A starter. 100% snap guy in his own right from what he's already shown. We just feel like he's capable of being how they view Myles Garrett, how they view Nick Bosa, how they view TJ, how they view Michael Parsons. They think that he's capable of that. I still feel like he's capable of that. But to act as if, oh, yeah, man, because they didn't pick up the option, he's like a third guy, rotational guy. It's like, no.
I'm not saying he would be in our system.
Like, no.
He would be in our system.
I think it gets really interesting if he's here. I don't think you're just sitting here like, oh, yeah, he's the third guy. Behind who?
Well, that'd be fun.
All right.
That'd be a lot of fun. Dude, our defense would be insane with the pressure.
I hear you, bro. I just don't think it works as smoothly as you think it does. I hope it does though, because if he's here and it works like that, then it's great, man. We're gonna win it all. I promise you, because that would be filthy. I just don't think it works like that personally.
I feel like, I mean, if we trade for him, I feel like he would have to think, this is 1 year rental. This is my chance to shine. I mean, if I do what I'm supposed to do, if this defense does what it's supposed to do, like, this is going to be a high-profile team.
Mm-hmm.
I can take advantage of whatever the percentage of snaps I'm going to get here, 50, 60, whatever it is. Because we were talking about...
You hear how you just but the way you just casually say 50, I don't think you really understand what that feels like. When you're in a game and you're accustomed to playing 100% of the snaps, speak from experience, 100% of the snaps to 80%, you feel. 80 to 50, you feel. 50 to 30, you can feel. So him going from 100% to rotating, bro, he is...
Stay fresh.
You can say every single word you want. When you feel like
keep
you're...
fresh.
This thing, when you're at this level, man, keep fresh. I'm a machine. I don't get tired. You see what I'm saying? Because I've put every work in to get my body to the elite of the elite. We're the 1% of the 1%, right? So it's like, yo, we're talking Chase. Chase is at he's like, yo, I feel like I'm here. Like, I know this is the group, but I'm at the top of this small group. And now you're like, oh, yeah, but we're going to treat you like a middle of the pack dude. Come over here and rotate, man. Take a 1 year. Hey, team, hey, build your market back up, It ain't going to be to the same extent if you was playing 100% of the snaps, but it'd be decent. It's like, no. Why would he agree to that?
I don't think he has to agree. I mean,
but he does, though, because he would have to be here, right? He would still have to emotionally be invested. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you could trade him, but Coach Thomas says he doesn't want hostages. He wants volunteers.
I think Tomlin would hype him up.
I think it all sounds good on paper, and in theory, I just think that that's a tough sell for a dude like him. It's just specifically him. I feel like it was a different person who's not viewed to like that, I think it's different. But like, we're talking about, bro, Chase Young, man. Like,
I think it could be worth the risk. Is all I'm saying. I think it'd be worth the risk. Yeah, and if he is unhappy, you cut ties. You do whatever. Then you trade him, try to recoup some of your assets. But like, I just think that defense would be too insane not to take a chance on this, and to also keep him from Baltimore.
Trust me, I feel you. I feel you. I do. The talent is there. He hasn't fully produced to that extent just yet. But the talent is unquestionably there.
That's why I want him.
Right.
That's why I want him. Yeah.
And that's why he's available, because he hasn't lived up to that. But to act as if because he's not depot, he's not all-pro reigning up here, technically he's just a bum. To me, I think those are two different things. Not saying that you felt like that, but I know some people look at Chase Young and, oh, well, he ain't like that. He sucks. It's like, no. It's just the expectations for him are here. And he's still, to me, I feel like he's still capable of getting there. But, yeah, we're talking about depots and being the greatest defender in the league. Like, that is not some just run-of-the-mill thing. But that's why I'm also saying, like, to just go from that and just act like, oh, yeah, now this is your role.
This could be like a little layup
like,
for him.
You see what I'm saying?
Little warm up to get that big-time contract, or to start to become in that top 5, top 10 conversation with the edge rushers.
You don't get
just
paid.
1 year.
But the problem is that doesn't work. That's not the method, though. In terms of edge rushers getting paid, that's not how it works. Not the hundreds.
Might have to take another 1 year.
So now I got to take 2 1 years for what? You see what I'm saying? You see how this? You see how?
1 for 10.
Man.
Come back, 1 for 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what we doing here?
Let me see. I ain't even. Well, hold on. Let me text you real quick. All right.
Yeah, we definitely got more super chats too.
All right, because I totally forgot to text CG. So yeah, I just text him. We'll see where he is at right now. Because I didn't even realize 5:15, bro. How we get to that? Who was it? What was the super?
Fran Bradford, Chase Young.
It was the Chase Young. That's what it was. But Chase is nice, bro, and that's the 1,000% why we want Chase. I just think it doesn't work out right now. Well, not just that. I feel like the timing is off. If Alex Highsmith hadn't been paid, it's a different convo, because you can sell him on, come here on a 1 year, take a chance, be a part of the rotation. Highsmith isn't paid yet, so if you come out here and do what you're capable of doing, that's your spot by mid-season. That's
what
how
happens
you
if
sell
we pay
it.
Highsmith after we trade for him? I just always felt like we were paying Highsmith.
Well, I remember you said that. I never felt we would have paid him if we trade for him.
Okay.
I think if I trade for you, I don't have to pay you right now. Whoever wants to check, go out there, and whoever gets the most sacks between you two guys, whoever's the most productive player between you two guys is going to get this check. But I just think that if you bring in Chase Young and it's truly an open competition, I don't think it was going to be a conversation to that extent just because of what and Chase would obviously have to play up to his potential. Highsmith has been exceeding his potential or his expectations, right? Whereas for Chase, he hasn't to that full extent. But just because we're a little higher over here, we still can't ignore what this dude is capable of either. And I think that that's how it would have played out in terms of why you wouldn't have paid Highsmith if you brought Chase in here. Once you pay Highsmith, you're committing to this. You're marrying this. You're putting the ring on. You're saying, yo, you are our guy. If TJ isn't available, we got you. We're good. What is that message saying when now I say, hey, Chase Young, I actually do need you here? I know I just paid you Highsmith. I know we're saying that you're the guy opposite TJ and this and that, but no, we need Chase. And Chase, you're not just here
we don't need him. We're building a super team. We're building a super edge rusher.
If I'm bringing him in here, I could do that with Marcus Golden. Marcus Golden is a double-digit sack rusher. You go around the league, how many third rushers on NFL rosters right now have multiple double-digit sack seasons?
He could be our fourth guy.
Either way, that's all I'm saying. Just like for Chase,
we're building a super edge rush team for one season. That's what we're building a super squad. Super
I would
defense.
love it, man. Trust me, I would love it, man. I just don't
We have
think
the
it all works like that, bro.
Don't let him go to Baltimore.
Why you worried about him in Baltimore, though?
He's good. He's a good player. I don't want him to go to Baltimore.
Well, I mean, it's Baltimore, though. What are you going to do in Baltimore, man? You worried about him in Baltimore? I ain't worried about him in Baltimore, man.
You just never want good players going to your division rivals. It's pretty much that simple.
I mean, we got Broderick. What we worried about? Got troops on that side? Revamp O-line? Kenny? Run game?
I mean,
you go Baltimore, we ain't tripping.
We'll be fine. It's
Yeah.
I don't want to make it harder on ourselves.
Harder?
Yeah.
You think it'll be harder?
Chase Young's a good player.
You right.
He helps Baltimore.
I ain't with you. Please don't go to Baltimore. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I ain't feeling that. Yeah.
If it comes out that Baltimore trades like a fourth round,
I'm definitely not feeling if you go to Baltimore.
I'm going off.
I mean, they did it with Roquan though. They went and got Roquan, so I feel like they are more prone to make that move right now. I could definitely see them making that move.
Yes,
right
unfortunately.
Now. Yeah. But should we feel bad about
Omar's
that?
been hot this offseason, though.
But my thing is this though: should we feel bad about them going to get a Chase Young when we just paid Alex Highsmith? If you got Alex Highsmith with a TJ Watt, do you need Chase Young?
No, we don't need him. Like I said, I just want to build a super defense here.
I like your energy. I like it.
I truly believe our Super Bowl window starts this year.
I
truly believe it.
I like it.
I think we got an awesome team. Kenny steps up. There's no reason we can't go the distance.
Everything is there on paper right now.
So, like, why not take a chance like this?
Yeah.
We brought up the Eagles and their formula. They had edge rushers and dudes flying all over the place.
They did. But
so let's do something like that.
Who were the names, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, the guys that were supposed to start, started. The guys that were supposed to rotate were rotational type dudes at that time. Not saying that they're not capable of starting elsewhere, but we're not looking at them saying that's a franchise caliber guy. Or that guy has the potential to be a franchise caliber guy. We're just like, yo, those are good players, but he's young right now. That's a good player, but he got to figure this thing out a little bit.
Listen, I hear TJ talk about like the only goals of Super Bowl. Highsmith talking about winning a Super Bowl.
They've been in Pittsburgh. He's coming from Washington.
They're paid too.
Yeah.
So I think if you tell them like, yo, we're bringing in Chase Young for this year. We think this helps our chance of Super Bowls. Like, I don't know, man.
What? How do you? All right. So this is my question then.
I think they'd be
so
for
if
it.
Chase Young were to come here and Alex Highsmith got 6 sacks this season, but Chase Young had got 12 sacks.
Hey.
Does that change how you feel about Highsmith and his deal going forward?
Hey, you'd address that when the situation comes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the Jakey stuff right there. That's
Highsmith's still paid though.
But he wouldn't continue to still be paid because eventually what starts to happen, hey, man, you ain't living up to your contract. Hey, man, we got to start restructuring. Hey, man, you might be cut bait. Hey, man, you might be this or cap capsule, right? All that other stuff. That has to happen how? That's how it happened. But that's why I was like, I don't see them sending that mess to Highsmith year one either way, though. It's a bad situation. Bro, you already paid Highsmith, man. Once you've paid this guy, you can't go bring another guy in. We already paid him. How much money we gonna have in that room, bro?
Not much, or not much more if we brought in Young, because from what I saw, it'd only be a $5 million cap hit.
So we're talking about $5 million cap hit on top of TJ, Highsmith. Marcus got what? His was low.
Yeah.
His was low.
He signed like a vet man.
Yeah, his was low.
He was just so happy to be with the Steelers.
I just think it's a hard sell, man. All right. And TG is good. So we'll get him on this convo too, man. You know, see what his thoughts are. This is good though, man, because Chase Young is nice, bro. I ain't even about to act like he not. But we just paid Highsmith, man.
Exactly. He's good. He's secure.
We gonna find.
He's secure. We paid him. This is just house money. This is icing on the cake.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Don't hit me with that janky service today. Police.
Hello?
Yo, what's the word?
What's up?
Man, nothing much over here, man. First off, man, yeah, you came in a little loud right there. Salute you, baby. I like that, man. Fresh and crispy over there, man. Let's get it. What, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, y'all know what time it is. It's a Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
You know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. So, of course, that's TG, Terence Garvin, former Steeler. More importantly, former West Virginia Mountaineer. Almost heaven. And my mother freaking locker mate, man. But yeah, man, you called it. I mean, you hopped in this thing at the perfect time because we're over here talking these edge rushers, man. More importantly, Chase Young and me and Deke. We're kind of just reacting to some of the news of us and the Ravens being interested in trading for Chase Young. Now, before we tell you how we feel about this thing, how do you feel about the thought of the Steelers trading for Chase Young? Would you do it? Do you like it? Does it make sense? And how would it play out in your eyes?
I mean, honestly, I would love it. I think Chase Young's a guy, so that's a game changer. That's a playmaker. I think that just went out the window yesterday, though. 2 days ago, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just went out the window 2 days ago. When that new money came in, though.
I mean, Highsmith did just get the bag. He did just get the bag, man.
I thought that was that to me. I thought that kind of was that to me,
But could you sell it to him, though, maybe on like we're trying to win a championship, be a part of something special?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a game changer. I think he's still a game wrecker. I still think he's Chase Young,
Come in here and be a rotational player?
I think,
I know you be getting 100% of them snaps. Come over here and get like 40.
But I just think that's
50, 60.
It can't be 60. We said somebody's getting 17, one's getting 30.
You keep everyone fresh. You keep everyone in the rotation fresh.
17 and 30, man.
Double digit
17 mil, 30 mil, man. They fresh. They fresh. They work out year round, man. They probably got like a private trainer that like follows them around year round, man.
I hear you. I think that's tough though, man. Just I don't know. I don't know if that's who he is. I know he's coming off the injury. I know he comes back off the injury. He works his way back into the mix. I don't know if you know what I mean. Is he 70?
So do you feel like that could work then? If he came here, a player like him? Do you view him as a guy that you feel like could play in a rotation, or do you feel like he's one of those dudes that is supposed to be out there playing the starting role?
I mean, I definitely think he's a starter.
Yeah.
I definitely do think he's a starter. I think this top 3 draft pick.
Yeah.
It's hard to just say a top 3 draft pick just plays 30 plays. You know what I mean? I think he only plays that least amount just because he's hurt.
Yeah.
So that's tough to say that. That's just tough to say that. It's hard to say 30%, and it's kind of like you just paid you just paid this. You just paid all this money. You're thoroughly invested on your edges right now. So it's like, it's hard to say that trade. I think that trade went out the window. You know what I mean? When you paid.
But couldn't you sell it to Highsmith like we want to keep you fresh. That's how you say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an easy sell now. Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he's good. He's got his money, right? Him and DJ got their money.
I think that's an easy sell at this point.
See,
but
see, now you say it's an easy sell. I don't agree with that because I feel like once you get the money and it's that type of money, if Highsmith went out there this year has 6 sacks, what are you saying?
Yeah, it's a bad year.
Okay.
You're only paid,
but he already got paid though, right?
I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, but you're talking about a different perspective. You're talking about more of the and to me, I think we're saying the same thing just in reverse. I think that's exactly the reason why you won't see it happen.
Yeah.
Because just like you just said, we just invested in this. We paid all this. Now you're looking for. While it's like if it'd be different if it was already in here and then you paid it. It's like, all right, well, we did bring this in though.
Right.
But I just don't see you paying that and then you bringing in somebody to kind of like take away a little bit of it. I think you paid it to say
you the guy, right? Yeah, I love you. I'm marrying you because that's not I like you money. That was I love you money.
That was I love you money.
Yeah, I love you. That's what they paid.
That's the wife. Yeah. Like that was That's like you're gonna be here. That's we
putting roots down. You ready? When you trying to have this baby, you know what I'm saying? Like year 1 and year 3, like that's not that one.
You're the new 56. Like when you say 56,
it's no
we're talking about him
like,
now.
Like,
that's not Lamar Woodley no more. Like that's him now. Like that's your number. That's who you are. Yeah, you know how it is. So, I think that's what they said with that. I think they said like we're rocking over here. These are our two. We'll get something of. I believe you can get depth players, but I think you drafted that. That's what you know what I mean? That's what you drafted.
Well, it's like you drafted one and you brought in Marcus Golden as well. He's another dude that's already had double digits in this league.
And I think we're forgetting about Marcus Golden. Like that's a
bro.
Dog.
Yes, facts.
That's a dog. So it's like I think you're 3-4 deep now. You're cool. You're not really looking. I just think that change is done. I think that part. I just don't think you leverage nothing. Your leverage is the leverage that you're leveraging is crazy. Like you kind of got,
Yeah.
You got what you're looking for. So it's like you're not willing to give up nothing too crazy to get that, if that makes sense.
Sure. So my thoughts on it are you have the opportunity to do it. I feel like our Super Bowl window starts this year. Why not try to build the best defense you can possible and have 3 elite edge rushers and have opposing offensive lines, quarterbacks be constantly shitting their pants?
I think it'd be great.
I think you just look at it as like this is a 1-year rental. Chase Young's only going to be like $5 million on the cap hit, and you keep him away from a team like Baltimore.
What type of stuff are you trading for it though?
I'd go 3rd rounder.
I don't think you get that for a 3rd rounder. Huh?
I don't know.
I don't think they're just going to give that away.
They didn't pick up a 5th-year option.
Man, they're not just giving you that now. Like
just because they didn't pick up the option.
And that's under new management up there too. Yeah. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, that's under new management. And I know the new management.
Bro.
Like,
get him a 3rd, bro.
Come on. Now, I left there and went there. I know what goes on over there, too. It's under new management. Like, don't get it twisted.
Hey, you half blood over there. Remember where you came from, man. Chill out. You half blood over there.
I'm not pure blood over there. I'm not pure blood. I'm pure blood over here. But over there, you got to think. That's under new management, like we just said. That man said, first thing, I'm here to win. Yeah. All they're doing right now is they're hyping the product up left crazy. They're like, it's back to original form. Mm-hmm. It's running faster than ever.
You heard it. The dreads look real good. He look real good right now.
Come give me one of them 1st rounders for it, and I'll give it to you. At cheapest, a 2nd, early 2nd though. But I'm not giving you no 3rd. No, you can't get this for a 3rd.
He went top 3.
Yeah, I can't give you this for a 3rd. It's not. I can't. I got to test my luck if I'm gonna give it to you for a 3rd.
Serious. I got you, man. Baby, y'all might. Come on, man. Hey. Well.
I missed it.
No. I'm with you, bro. Like, I just don't
see. I'm just saying, why not?
I mean, I'm with you with the why not. I'm with you. Yeah. Like, I think you get the best available roster you can get. Like, I think if you can get that, then you get that. But I just think it's going to be tough. What is it that you're willing to give up for that is really the question.
I said 3rd. So, I mean, if that's not enough, then maybe I start thinking about it a little more. But
Cause see, I feel like, man, it's gonna cost a little bit more on the front end, but I also just feel like internally, what you're gonna be doing to that room, it's a lot of mixed signals, a lot of mixed messaging going on in there. Yeah. And when you talk about having two dudes that are already paid like alphas, and Chase Young, who I view as a potential dude that is supposed to get that type of money if he can stay healthy and do what he can do. It's just a lot of them type of same mindsets, and you're asking the one guy to just take a back seat.
But let's not act like this.
Better stats here.
But let's not act like this didn't get paid coming out. Like, this got paid coming out.
Like, you see them, like, and you're just saying, like, now go play like the third, like not even the secondary role. Go be the third guy.
Man,
we're not even asking you to be Robin. You could go to Cleveland. Zadarius Smith has a better situation opposite Myles Garrett than what we'll be asking Chase Young to come into.
Yeah, you're asking him to come be. You're to me. I feel like if you're doing that, you're almost asking him to come be like that end.
Yeah,
you know,
go play five technique. Go be the Marvin Leal, Cam Hayward. Yeah,
and it's like
that too.
All right, but you paying for that? You gonna trade that second?
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we getting a little.
You're not doing that full. You're moving them all around the field. You're just getting them out there.
But bro. Madden wouldn't even approve that. Like, bro, you're not gonna get that for a third round.
Madden wouldn't even approve it.
Because I think you're trying to feel like you're gonna get that for that cheap. Like, that's not coming that cheap. You're not getting it for a third. You're giving a second and maybe a fifth.
So you would do it for a third?
I wouldn't offer it to you for a third. I would go see what Baltimore's talking about.
Yeah, because I think I can get more than a third.
No, I'm just saying, if you're the Steelers and you could get Chase Young for a third, you would do it?
Yeah, of course.
But that's a steal. Like, to get him as a third. Like, I don't think he's going for a third.
If you could get it for a third, then you do that. But I don't think you get it for a third.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. So if it is higher, I'm thinking about it a lot more for sure. If you're talking second rounder, I'm maybe a little more.
If you get it for a third, you've won that race. But if you have to give up a second for it, I don't know if you're giving all that up for that right now.
Even when you say you won that race, I'm like, you did, but I don't feel like it's fully won just yet. I need to make sure that this thing doesn't go we don't have nothing negative that come from this for the full 17-plus season. Plus because we've already had this with Melvin Ingram. Melvin was it's perfect. It's like, yo, TG, you know what it's like to go from 100% of the snaps to now go play 50% of the snaps. But yet at the same time, but TG, but at the same time, you're playing 50%. You're trying to get paid like the guys who are capable of playing 100% of the snaps. You want to get that bag next, but you're gonna come here and play 50% to get that. Like, I don't get how y'all acting like they're just okay with that, or specifically Chase would be okay with that. Like,
and that's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, and you gotta think, all reality, Chase really ain't played in like Yeah, so you know that's hungry right now.
And you talking about now you're back healthy and you're really trying to prove it, but hey, come here and just play, just rotate with us.
I think now you
get
a
tough sell.
Yeah, that's a tough sell. I don't even think he comes to want to do that.
And he's not even homegrown here, so the whole, well, man, he'll still buy into it. It's like, man, that's a tough sell. Wow, he's trying to prove that he can get paid.
Now, this is my devil's advocate. I think everybody buys into Coach Tomlin a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
The Tomlin effect.
A little bit, yes.
But I'll be real. It don't last all year.
It's not going to last all year. We both know that.
You know, I know, you know.
Yes.
I know.
Right.
But I think not to. I think you're creating a Jason Wells Jarvis situation by bringing him in here.
Okay.
Yeah, and you create a disgruntled person that just creates a little. It gets weird.
And you know what it feels like internally.
It gets weird.
Right. Can you still win? Weird. Yes. Can we all be a part of the same thing? Yes. But you know what that's gonna feel like on a day to day. We know.
And then it starts to. I'll be real with you. It's deeper than that because now the D coordinator starts to limit him.
Okay.
Now I can't run tight Sam me 33.
I can't play that dude.
Yeah. I can't drop one of these edge rushers because everybody's I want to rush.
Okay.
Now I'm getting internal complaints like I'm dropping too much.
Coach. And know that happens.
Yeah, I'm not here to drop. I'm here to get to that quarterback. And I'm on a contract.
I can't get paid on my contract if I'm dropping in coverage, coach.
And then that gets weird. Like, they got theirs, I need mine. Like, it's just I just think that's a lot. I think when you paid him 2 days ago, you said, Chase, we're cool.
Yeah.
We got what we need here. You know? So that's mine too. I don't see it. I think that situation's went out the window.
If it's a third, though, sign me up. If it's a third, sign me up. I don't care about any of it. If it's a third. Yeah. If it's a third, we live with.
Take it and let's figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll be all pass rushers on the field on third down. Call it what you want.
Yeah, and then it doesn't work out. We cut ties this season, whatever it is.
If it's a third, we ain't tripping on that.
Worth the risk. 100% worth
the risk.
It's a
dub.
Yeah, third is we're winning. Absolutely, we're winning, bro. Hey, so with that being the case, are we all good on this? We all good on the Jason Worlds. I was about to say, you got me thinking about Worlds, man. Shout out to Worlds. But we all good on the Chase Young. Everybody good? All right. Well, me and Deke already tapped into this, but I do want to have you in this convo right here, man, because have talked this running back thing for a couple of shows now, man, because of, everything that's been going on with him, the Zoom meetings, all the other stuff. But one of the main people that has been vocal about the compensation did just sign a new deal, Saquon Barkley. So I did want to get your thoughts on his new deal, the compensation, and did he get what he was hoping for in your eyes?
I didn't understand that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't understand that. Like, I'm like, bro, we did all that complaining.
Just for that?
We had a group talk. We did all that complaining.
Okay.
And I think he took a 1 for 11.
He got $900K more. What we talking about?
In incentives. And he's gonna have to have a really solid year.
Listen to Deke.
I don't remember the exact stats, but the 900K is like, I think he's gotta get like 1,200 or 1,300 yards, double-digit touchdowns.
But even bigger than that, I thought the incentive was so disrespectful. Because they said you get it for making the playoffs.
Listen to it, Deke.
Hold on. They said you get it for rushing for all these yards and making the playoffs. So you basically just told me. Hold on. You just told me for the last 2-3 weeks that I'm not this crucial to this team. But now my incentive comes for us making the playoffs as a team. Like, no, bro, I wouldn't have took that. I'd have been like, hold on, bro, let's figure this one out. I don't like that.
But wait. All those incentives and all of that I need you to do in terms of you getting, 1,200 rushing yards, take me to the postseason. You only worth 900. No. But that's only worth 900 extra, 900,000 extra. Not 5 mil, not 9 mil, not 20 mil extra. Just 900,000.
900 extra.
And we're not downplaying that, but in terms of the money that we are talking about for NFL guys, yeah, man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Bro, if he hits every incentive, he's still $32 million short of Daniel Jones. What are we talking about?
Hey, bro.
Like, you don't value me at all if that's what you just said to him.
Oh, bro.
But I'll be real. Now, it puts you in a bad boat because you still got to play hard for your team.
You got to play dumb hard.
Like, you got to tap out a couple plays this year. Like, I'm coming out on this. Come get me, bro. Come get me.
They did bring in James Robinson.
Yeah, all right, you see.
And they brought in James Robinson for his back.
Bro, they had this thing schemed up real nice. Real nice. They said, hey, Saquon, how you want to play this, man? Huh? How you want to play the easy way? You want to play the hard way? Either way, it's going to happen. All right? But either way, yeah. 900 on it. But you need it. You need him out there. You definitely need him out there. But, yeah, I definitely was under the impression that he was going to be fighting for a lot more money.
I just don't think 900 was that.
Yeah.
900 is a tough number, bro. I mean,
not even the whole ticket, like not even the whole meal, like
I just didn't understand why. I didn't get it. Like, why didn't you just sign the tag?
You could have just low key the tag probably would have made more sense in this scenario.
The tag was
a 1 year guaranteed, right?
Yeah, the tag was fully guaranteed, whereas this he has to reach those incentives to make the 11.
So he would have got 10 with the tag.
He's still getting 10, right?
Oh yeah.
On this deal.
Yeah, and again,
he didn't get. Bro, they literally gave him the tag and was like, "Yo, we'll call
take
the
a little 900." Yeah,
get this 900.
Yeah. And, 900.
Did he even get a signing bonus?
They gave him $2 million signing bonus. That's
what they did. I didn't see nothing about that.
Yeah. So that's why I laughed. I was like, they said
he got his $2 million up front.
That's what they said. Give him 2 up front, 900 on an incentive, and roll. It's crazy.
all that they just said was on that group convo. They didn't get to nothing. That's what they told you. Like, all right, the consensus. Okay, that or somebody told him, they just signed a running back. He's all right. Do we want to do this? Do we want to lay
play
down?
if you want, but James is going to play. James said he's showing up for practice. All right, you cannot show if you want to. James Robinson said he's showing up for work.
He wasn't on the Zoom call.
Yeah, he was definitely not on the Zoom call.
But did you see they said Miami tried to trade for that at the final hour?
No. What was the deal?
What was the deal? I didn't see that. What was the deal?
Yeah, they didn't give the details. They said Miami made an extremely hard push for Saquon right before it was done. Extreme. Yeah, like, here, let us get that. We'll pay it. They said that Miami made an extremely hard.
But this is my thing, though. When they say we'll pay it, what is pay it? Because if you say I'll pay a running back, I'll give him 13. Deke, what Cole Kmet just signed for, man?
12.5 a year.
We got Cole Kmet getting 12.5 a year. Saquon, you see what I'm saying? So what is paid? Like, I don't know what that means right now, man, because Saquon to me is definitely worth, more in terms of the production, the player, but the position, I don't hate the deal. If it's the position, I'm like, I get why you pay a Cole Kmet what you paying.
I don't know, man. It's hard to if I give it, I give it 13 million. I give it 13, 14 million. I think even bigger than paying it, I think it's stabilizing it, saying more than 1 year. I think you're saying I give you a 3 for 30.
But you're asking but 3 for 30 still goes back to 10 per. That's
but I just think
part of the issue. They want more than the per.
It feels better to these boys, though. That's the part that I think, like.
So what would you do?
I think organizations are completely fine doing the 1 year.
I think so as well.
I think they're more hesitant to doing the multi-year. Right. You just don't know how it's going to hold up over the next 4 years.
But to me, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
as a player, you want security. You want multi-year. Organization, you want 1 year.
You want like a 3-year, 10, 11, fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
10, 11 a year for 30.
Give me 3 for 30 with 27 guaranteed or 25, something like that guaranteed. Yeah. But now Deke had brought up this earlier on. I want to get your thoughts on it, man. So seeing the incentives added to Barkley's contract, Deke had thought about the concept of with some of these not rookie contracts, but with the running back contracts, instead of making it more of the guaranteed money, you have it more incentive based. But instead of the incentives being worth $900K, it's the same Saquon type incentive, but now that incentive is like 2.5.
Yeah,
it's a couple, I'm saying, some M's on it. You feel me?
At the end of the day, it's all the same. All I'm gonna do is just take you out a couple plays and put him in a couple more plays.
Low key, it does happen. Swear, you will see it. It definitely happens.
You can't
50 yards away.
No, seriously, bro. Like Deke, it gets really weird when it's incentive time, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take you out.
They start doing weird stuff when it's incentive time. You're like, bro, what?
Is that what AB was trying to preach?
No running back.
They start. We're gonna try to. It's the matchup this week. Like, huh? It's the matchup.
We're just not gonna have a running back in this package.
We just think it. We can call. We can catch him in something real quick. But it should be something small. Yeah.
Come on, man.
5 plays turn into 30 plays. You're like, bro, hold on now. This ain't. I ain't signed up for that now. Yes. Incentives get weird, bro. They get weird. Yeah.
You feel me? Incentives just get strange. Like, they start to get, all right, I'm just going to take you out a little bit.
And incentives are still always good for the organization because they haven't had to commit the money.
Whereas committed the money, and if you do hit it, it's like, all right, I think I am getting some bang for my buck here. You actually hit all these goals? Sure, I'm willing to pay this.
Whereas for the player, you're like, man, I didn't put all the work in to even get to this convo for this contract, and now you're not even guaranteeing me this money? I still got to go prove that I can even get that money now that I'm in the convo for it? Like, gosh,
Tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. You know how it go. It's tough. It's just tough. Like, at the end of the day, man, we're not trying to pay y'all. Like, not to be like that, but like the feel like the value of it. I was just kind of looking at it. Like, you got to think, bro. You've been totally. And Todd Gurley was an elite running back to me, but Todd Gurley killed them. They paid Todd a lot of money. He killed them. They paid David Johnson a lot of money.
Yeah.
He killed them.
Yeah.
They paid Le'Veon a lot of money. He killed them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The history of it says doesn't work. It says it. So you want me to go against history?
Gordon, Zeke, we brought up those guys.
Absolutely.
You killed them. Like, these boys killed them off of major contracts.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't make that same mistake. I can't pay you that. I was just looking at Buda Baker. Buda Baker's ready to hold out, and he's a 7th rated safety, and he's getting $14 million a year.
Yeah.
That's running back top tier.
Shoot,
That's so like,
hey, it's like that, bro.
Yeah, it's like bro, it just makes no sense for me. I'm not gonna
think about the boy Nick Bosa. He said he's sitting out. And the 5th year option gives him 17 this year. He's like, Brian, pulling on that. I ain't playing on that. Nah.
But they got leverage. It's like you still produce when you get that. Mm-hmm. It's like these running backs, they're down there dead. And to be honest with you, to win, you know, we always say you win November and December defense. Yeah. So if you're on a good team, you're gonna get the ball a whole set of new carries. Mm-hmm. And what we just said the other day is like 2 playoffs is a whole new season.
It adds, bro. That's a lot of carries on you, a lot of extra touches, man.
Yeah, it's just the value to the car crash, the loan to value ratio just don't make sense. Yeah. You know, the loan to value, like I can't give you $1 million house and you only bringing up like I just can't do it.
Yeah, if you in the townhouse but you want the million, nah, that math don't math. I'm with you.
The math don't math. The bank wouldn't even do that. It don't make sense.
Yo. It's real.
You know they not gonna do it. The bank wouldn't do it.
Bank definitely ain't gonna do it. Bank ain't playing. Bank said your paper gotta be A1.
Yeah. I gotta see you done went for 2K. Bro, I'll be real. If Derrick Henry was coming up to a talk right now and he had just did all this, they would start to give him like you did it, but it's starting to slow down a little bit. I'm not gonna give you all that money. Like it's just how it is. They just not gonna pay that.
We was laughing about it. We said if Najee were to go for 2K this season, does that change, you know, how you pay him, or does it change like what you thinking? And it still wouldn't have moved the number.
He might get another mil.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's not moving substantially though.
I said like 10 or 11.
But he could literally go out there and go for 2,000 yards, which would be a historic season as an NFL running back. And we're like, I'm not going over 10. Like, you might be slowing down now, bro. Like, come on, man. That's going to hurt you in the long run.
Do it again. He started limping at the end.
Yeah. He said it started limping at the end. You ain't run as hard in December as you were in September. Now, granted, you had, 400 more touches and hits on you, but still, it ain't, you weren't as fresh back then. So, you going the wrong way now. That's how we would explain it. That's how we would say it, man.
That's exactly how it would go. I'm cool.
Crazy.
I'm cool. It costs too much for me to do something like that.
Any thoughts on Herbert's deal? 52.5 per year.
What's the market
paid annually?
Highest paid annually.
Quarterbacks now?
Highest paid annually.
Nice. That's a good win then. A win is a win.
All right.
Got it done. At the end of the day, you got it done. Like with these quarterbacks, you just want to get it done. You don't want all the drama. You got it done right before camp. It was kind of quiet. Good job. You with me? It didn't seem like it was no drama. Nobody's upset. I didn't have to talk bad about you. I didn't have to tell you your weaknesses. It looked like we got this done kind of all right.
Hey, so some of the complaints, though, are, he hasn't had any postseason success yet. I know how you feel about Kirk Cousins and some quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, with their lack of big postseason wins and stuff like that. But, yeah, did that make you feel any type of way when looking at the 52 in comparison to some of these other quarterbacks who have had a lot more postseason success?
Yeah, I mean, I always go back to the Lamar. It's just terrible that he had to fight so hard to get
okay.
Like, we just get stuff done other places, and it's it's just
Why
terrible. Like, like he had to be the guy to deal with so much drama, and it's like, But I mean, I was a big Herbert fan coming out.
Herbert I like Herbert. He nice, yeah.
Herbert nice, and I think that's what got him paid is the fact like Herbert's a gamer.
Did you have Herbert over Tua?
Yeah, I'll take Herbert over Tua.
No, did you though back then?
Coming out. Well, you Pac-12. You watch all that Pac-12 stuff though, so you might.
Yeah, if you go back and look, I totally had drank the Herbert Kool-Aid. Yeah. I was all in on Herbert. He was like how I felt about old boy. I was big on Herbert, and I thought Joe Burrow was going to be the bust. I accept that. I was wrong.
Wow.
I was wrong.
Okay. See, I was on Tua. That was the Tua dude. Like, okay.
I never liked Tua dude. I never liked Tua's arm, but I had like Herbert's arm.
Yeah.
And to me, the prototype of quarterback is Pat Mahomes. So if whatever gets you the closest to that Pat.
Yeah, in terms of arm, yeah.
I felt like Herbert had an arm. He was moving a little bit up there. I thought he was all right. I was kind of big on Herbert. I like this side, and I think that's what just got him paid too, in a sense. Like he's still Herbert. He's still a real good quarterback. Yeah. I know some people that was in there. Like he's definitely it's his building. You know. Yeah. It's his building. Like everything's adjusted to him. I know they got an offensive-minded head coach, so it's definitely something like, let's knock this out. You hear me? Let's knock this out.
I mean, shoot, the talent there. We all know that, man. And I don't feel like he's one of them dudes you watch, and even though they've lost postseason games, even though they've, not had that type of success just yet, I don't feel like he is the reason why. Like, he's a part of it. Obviously, when you're out there, you got to make the plays, stuff like that. But in terms of when I look at them and their lack of success, Herbert isn't the reason that comes to mind to me, per se.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I think they've caught some tough breaks up there, too.
Yeah, it have. They definitely have, man.
You remember that Raiders game?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They've caught a couple tough breaks.
They ran into a Trevor Lawrence last year, too, huh?
They ran into a Trevor. I mean, but he got to win those games.
Yeah. But that's part of the combo when you're saying 52 and you got the largest comeback playoff loss and it's on you. Like, yeah.
See, to me, to be honest, I think Herbert and Saquon are the same conversation. I think the value of the player is worth more than the value of, per se, what they've done.
Okay.
You get what I mean by that? Like, I think Saquon should, I wish he could get to Herbert's agent, whatever that is, because whatever he said is what he should be saying. Like, I'm more valuable to this team than, you know what I mean, than what my history has said. Yeah. Like, I haven't, per se, won in the playoffs like that, but this team doesn't run without me.
Yeah.
I think it's the exact same as Saquon. That team runs around him. You with me?
I think the problem is Herbert's deal is only going to appreciate in value to the team, or Herbert just in general. He's going to appreciate more and more as time goes on to the Chargers, whereas based off the history of the running backs, it's probably only going to depreciate for Saquon.
In 5 years from now, who do we think is still an all-pro, or who do we think would be an all-pro?
Herbert's going to be 30, he's going to get another deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
I mean, but you got that for a minute. Like, I agree with you, please. That's a stone piece. I just think you want to get them quick, but it's like I just get mad about the Lamar, like why we took all that. But you want to get them quarterbacks done.
Tooth and nail, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You want to get quarterbacks done as soon as possible because the number just keeps going up. Like it appreciates like a house.
Well, because like, my thing. If Herbert get 52 with the resume he has, what does Joe Burrow get?
Burrow is gonna break the market.
Because I said Joe's resume compared to Herbert's, like, man, if he got 52, we started at 53 or 54. That's what we starting the convo with. Like, yeah.
So wait, he's getting 52 a year? Because I didn't really look at the numbers on his yearly. What's Lamar getting a year?
All right,
almost 50.
Yeah, Lamar was at. Yeah,
so he's caught it.
Yeah, he cleared everybody. Yeah, he cleared everybody.
Right. Hurts and Lamar just got their deals done, and then Herbert just passed them.
Because remember Watson, he had said it initially when he did his.
But what's Herbert's guaranteed though?
It was like one.
I could check. I think it was like at least half of it.
Because I don't think I think the whole debate. So the whole arguments with these quarterbacks,
guaranteed per years.
Yeah, it'd be the guaranteed in the per year. So it's like I know. Like with Lamar, he wanted to be the highest guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it'd be the per year number that bothers people or the guaranteed.
We want total guaranteed or fully guaranteed?
Total.
Okay. Herbert's getting 193 total guaranteed.
All right.
So he's second after Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, because Watson got fully guaranteed.
230. Yeah.
Okay, so he totally set the marker.
That's what I'm saying. He cleared everybody.
Lamar had 185.
So hold on, he did all that with no drama?
Okay, okay.
We didn't get no drama out of that?
Zero drama. Zilch.
That's crazy.
Nada. Make it make sense.
That's tough to me. That's tough
That's
to me.
crazy.
That's tough to me.
So you reset
we went
it
through
all?
a lot of drama with Lamar. That's
reset
tough
it
to
all.
me.
Yeah.
That's tough to me. Joe Burrows is coming to kill the mark. Joe Burrows is the one that's going to jump over Deshaun over there.
And I don't see why I wouldn't. What the thing is, the thing that would probably keep him is if he took less because of Jamar Chase.
Yeah, to keep him in.
Because Chase got to get paid. Chase going to get a bag.
Man, and they're going to try to hometown. Bring you in. You ain't your man. But Pat about to go fix some stuff.
You see
I heard
it?
they about.
You see
Yeah, I
it,
heard they
right?
about to fix Pat and let the market reset with Pat.
I was about to say because there's no way Pat's like 7th highest rated quarterback right now in terms of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I think these GMs be playing a little bit of the game
You
too.
know
Like
they
I'm
play.
gonna set this marker nice and high for
because that's gonna mess them up long term because they gonna have to pay him more than this one. Yeah.
Because let's say this. Dare I say it? Because Deke, you'll love this. Let Kenny start balling how he gonna ball.
I was waiting on it.
What? If he, man, I don't know how they gonna do that.
That hometown discount. Kenny's a team guy.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go the Brady approach.
Then we'll find out how much love it is the Pittsburgh way. Like
seriously, bro. I'm
for
like,
real.
Man, that's what we paying these dudes right now.
Yeah, we
I think Kenny's gonna give some of his money to
without
Nonji.
a playoff win. Without a playoff win, we set the market.
We bet the with no drama. I think it's just a drama.
Zero. It was just smooth. Like
I couldn't get a little drama.
It might have been the first. Was that his first offer? The way he signed
it
sounded like Herbert called them and was like, "Hey, you like this deal?" And they said, "Yep, that works for us." Like what?
Oh yeah, shit. We were gonna give you more.
Never happens, man. That never happens.
Or they kept their business very internal.
Man.
Like I just didn't see enough drama. Like,
seriously, bro.
But I'll be real. I didn't see that coming. I was like, I didn't know he was up like that. I didn't know it was his
I
time.
thought Burrow was gonna get paid first because I figured Burrow had done way more. And it would make more sense based on after you saw Lamar. It's like, okay, Lamar, we know what your resume is from a personal accolade standpoint, but now Burrow, his argument is what he's taking his team to. Burrow don't have the MVP, but you them into the Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask this: if Tua balls this year and gets him to a playoff, do he get his bag?
Might as well. Might as well.
I mean, they'll probably pay him. I guess. I don't know.
How do you not? How do you not pay?
I just don't think he's.
How
with all that head
do
stuff.
you not pay?
Not with all that head stuff. You can't never pay.
Okay, so the head stuff, then yes, that'll be the only outlier. That'll be the only reason in terms of why you keep the number down. But if he plays the full season this year without a concussion, we're not talking about that. But he got to play the whole season. He got to play the whole season without it.
Okay, they throwing it to them.
You still on your Brady kick?
He got a new supermodel now, man. He getting a little comfy.
Like you were saying, like week 8, week 9, right? He was gonna be playing for the Dolphins.
I think he been. I'm still on my Brady kick, but he been outside for a little bit. He started.
He enjoyed himself. I see him at a couple all white parties here. I'm like, okay.
All white party. You're not looking at the details though. He's pulling up in some new weird stuff.
You seen it, right?
See how he pulls up.
You seen it, right? Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't the Brady that I know.
That's not the Brady that I know.
That's a celeb right there. The Brady I know is a machine that only knows football. This is a celebrity right here. This is like the Playboy,
we might have gave him enough time to find himself.
Well, TG, you know how it is, man. If you can make it where you're a star without having to actually play the game, that's the cheat code. You want to be like Tom Brady of whatever team without having to actually be on that team. If you can accomplish that, that's and I think he's navigating it, man.
My man said and paid in full if I leave. Will they still love you?
Will they still love me?
Love you once you leave, you like, oh.
If you can get that love after you left, it is a great thing, man. Yeah.
If they still gonna love me when I leave.
Like when I put the jersey up, they still gonna clap every once in a while. Like, hi.
Oh, they still standing up clapping. He's like, I'm still calm.
Brady pulled up. He's like, yo, you know what I'm on? He's like, oh. He said, once you just rumor with the Kardashian the 2 weeks ago, now you on the supermodel?
Come on.
All right, you heard what happened to the last supermodel he was with. All right.
Don't you got a little piece of the team too? He got some ownership.
Come on, you know he do some all of that, man. He do some all of that.
Oh yeah, is it the Raiders?
Yeah, he's with the Raiders. Yeah.
So could he even play for the Dolphins?
I don't know actually, because he's a minority though. Yeah, he's minority owner.
Don't get it confused.
It's Brady. They'll make an exception.
If Tom's ready to get out here and throw that football, we're going to drop all the rules we can. We made a rule, because check this out. We made a rule up when we lost Tom for a year.
You can't touch
you're not going to hit them in the knees no more.
Nope, can't touch your knee. Can't touch your knee.
That is true.
Can't touch the knees. Shout
So
out to
if
Brady.
you don't think they'll make a rule where owners can play, you're crazy.
Yeah.
They'll be like, we make exemptions for this Article 75. You know how
Article 75, Code 3.0, Article 1. You're like, oh, what? Where did this come from? What book is this in? Yeah.
You know how it goes. So, I don't know. I think we might have seen the end of Tom. And I would love to still see Tom, though. I think, you know, if the little nick happened early enough, I think it'll give Tom time to get ready. You know?
I like it, man. I like it. Dang. Oh, I actually do know what I was about to ask you. Now, this is completely, it's not all the way off the radar because we're still talking NFL. We're talking running backs. We're talking little quarterbacks. And we got some Steelers action.
Yeah.
Najee Harris was a part of the workout group with Colin Kaepernick. All right. And yeah, he had his workout stuff like that going on. A lot of positive reviews, a lot of positive energy from all of the. Don't be like that, bro. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. So I just had to ask, man. I just had to ask.
Oh, man.
Stop it. Don't be like that.
Come on, man. Bro, the senior prom was like 6 years ago, bro. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. You feel me? You still trying to be the prom queen. It's a wrap.
Why are you like this, bro?
It's a wrap.
I'm
bro.
trying
you
to
took that money.
Stop. I'm trying to be professional here, dude. I'm trying to be professional, TG. Stop it. Stop it, man.
Man,
God. That boy
It's
say
the
what?
annual. Bro, he pop up this time of year every year. Like, we know you can throw the ball, bro. We get that, bro.
Hey, yo, I like
bro.
how he changed it up, though. He was like, I've been throwing it to regular guys. Y'all ain't listening. I'm going to get NFL guys, and they're going to give me their commentary. I like the switch up. I feel like if this is going to work, this was a great opportunity right here, man, because you're getting NFL guys to talk about them. Oh, man. You got me over here, bro. God dang. You say, yo, this the annual, man. It's over.
Them dudes was mandated by Nike to be out there. First of all,
hey, you see the correlation. Follow the tea leaves. Follow the money.
It was
man.
a Nike shoot.
Follow
Them
the
boys
money.
was mandated, and he like, I can still throw.
Follow the money, man. Yeah, he
Like,
said,
bro,
y'all trying to get a workout in. We out here for the shoot anyways. You trying to get a workout in? Y'all want to get a workout in? Let's get a workout. I got my camera guy. I'm gonna get my guy to get the footage. Don't worry about it. All right, I got y'all. Yeah, I got y'all.
That's right. Like,
oh
but
god.
he took the settlement money. I don't even see how you can play. Like,
Well, to me, the settlement money just meant he could never talk about it. Like, that's kind of how I look at it.
The settlement money meant it's a wrap.
Yeah, like that's done. Like, yeah, we don't ever want to hear anything from you about us ever.
Yeah.
Like, you go on about your business, I'm gonna go about my business. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah.
We're cool. Good luck. Too many young quarterbacks out. It's too much out here, man. It's
Yeah, we say too many young quarterbacks, but in terms of age, technically still not old.
Bro, I'm cool, bro. It's too many young quarterbacks out here, bro. It's too much out here.
You know I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel like, man, when you sit out that game
Marcus
that long,
Mariota's a backup right now.
Yeah, when you
Mariota's a backup.
You sit out that game, man, multiple years, bro. Like it passes you by. I do feel like it passes you by, man, because the game is too young. It's every year it's fresh talent, man. And how do I take a dude that hasn't been out here playing in games when I can go get a USFL, I can go get an XFL guy, I can get a dude that's even balling in Canada, and I'm like, at least you've been getting live bullets for the past couple seasons.
You wasn't even a brain when you was playing. You was a body. You was an athlete.
You was an athlete.
So now you want to come in here and be the brain, like, and you shit going over 200 million. Like, I don't trust it. I'm cool.
He said you got too much money in the bank on top of that. You really might be over here on something else. Yeah.
It's just nothing to get out of it for them owners. Like, you know, I got the mentality where I understand a little bit of their thought. Like, there's no winning there. What if you come in here and do something
win? That's
crazy?
their thing. They want to win. Yeah. But
what if you come in here and say something crazy?
Well, before you even say something, they know as soon as they bring you in, they're taking a hit. Bottom line is going to take a hit because of just the polarizing element, regardless of where you land on his stance. It's just
I got signs outside my stadium.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it here in Pittsburgh, man.
On top of that, you done showed me you dangerous. Like, you'll get a rally together. Like, no.
He said, "You can't be leading the protest.
You can't be leading the truth.
You're the franchise coach. You can't be leading the protest. I know your mission is pure. What you're asking for, we even respect that. It's just what we are looking for with this business. I get it, man.
It kind of amazes me, and I love it. I respect it. But you led the protest on these boys on their field. Yeah. Now you're trying to get back on. They're not gonna let you back in.
Right.
No.
Because that was hard. Like to do what he did, regardless of, like you said, how you felt about the mission. It's just like what you're doing to the business as a whole. The NFL, bottom line, they did get impacted. And when you talk about, you talk about how many players specifically, no player.
Whether you look at it left or right, whether you look at it left or right, you can say whatever you want. People and teams were impacted. I remember I was on the Seahawks. We fell out over that.
Bro, I know, you know what it was here in Pittsburgh. Well, you know we had issues here, bro. It got like crazy. Yeah.
Man, these boys not signing up for more issues. Like, they like, man, we already know we're going to get issues. Let's not sign up for issues.
And if that issue isn't guaranteed top 5 quarterback either. Because we know if you nice enough like that, hey, teams will tell you they'll deal with some stuff. We've seen that. But this is still different because of how far out it's been since we've last seen him be dominant or be nice professionally. So, yeah. What you, bro?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
You feeling him in Pittsburgh?
No. Yeah, it's over.
No. You see how quickly he said that?
I was just, you guys just check. I just saying, you know.
It's over.
He's athletic, big, can run. Looks like Trey Lance in terms of just if you put the helmet on prototype, like got the similar style. No. All right, just figure it out, ass. Hey.
You want him here?
I didn't say that. My job is to ask the questions. Y'all don't get to ask the questions back to me and put me on the hot seat. Deke, that's crazy. You gonna have me on the hot... Nah, I'm good on him. Like I said, man, when you're away from the game that long, I just feel like it's too competitive. This game is too advanced, and it continues to evolve season by season, man. Like, when you sit out, man, your eyes get slow. Like, everything is impacted by it. If we're talking 1 year, I think it's different. But this ain't 1 year. This ain't even 2 years. We talking... Shoot, I think I've been retired about the same amount of time, and I know I can't go out there and just do it right now. Like I'm on the interstate right now, bro. Like whoa, man, my eyes is tripping. Yeah,
it's just different, man. Like to be good at a sport, you got to play the sport. You know what I mean?
You got to play. You can't get good at football without playing football. Throwing the ball by yourself is not playing football. You got to have it's football. You know how it is, man.
Yep. Football. To be good at it, you got to play it.
Nah, respect, bro. Respect.
That's all that is.
I like it, man. Well, shoot. Training camp did start today. I don't think we didn't have anything crazy happen. I don't think we had anything. No helicopters pulled up. No, you know what I'm saying? No fire trucks. No Bentleys with the face wrap. No Rolls with the face wrap. I think everything was copacetic. So I like that, man.
No, did we have a conditioning? That's my stride, not your stride?
You know it's my stride, not your stride, baby. Come on now.
Not your stride.
Everybody passed. Everybody's on the good.
My stride.
Hey, emphasis on my stride. Emphasis on that.
My stride. You feel me? I'm excited about it, man. Okay. You know. Shout out my guy Kenny Robinson, West
Shout out
man.
to Kenny. Let's go, man. Kenny was
do what you gotta do. Lock in. You can hear the passion in my voice. Go do what you gotta do.
Kenny was He was on them youth football camp tours with us, man. He done put in major work. Out, man. Absolutely salute Kenny, man. Salute Kenny, man.
Pittsburgh guy. Shout out, man. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do.
But absolutely, man.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, man. Like Latrobe, camps everywhere. You feel me? The drama's back. Dalvin Cook's still a free agent. We got to see where that's going to go. Like, you feel me? It's the most. We're not getting in trouble. We're getting drama now. Like, it's the most
it's good drama. It's good drama, not trouble drama. It's good drama. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Speaking of trouble, shout out my guy, Deke. Your man was trying to get home to his dog, bro. I ain't mad at him. We can't be mad at that.
We actually just talked about that yesterday.
He was trying to get home to his dog. Freedom.
I kind of shared a similar sentiment. I wasn't defending. I was just like, I think we can all understand that, right? You're trying to.
We can all understand that.
Yeah. TG, why are you like this, TG?
He was trying to get home to his. I don't know who gave him that.
Do not listen to TG is not on your team here. TG is not on your team in any way, shape, or form. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, bro. He is not on your side right here. I can assure you he's not on your side, man.
Bro, they pulled that out of nowhere. They said he was trying to get to the door.
Bro, he said go for the heartstring. Animal lovers, they not gonna kill me. Remember they did the Vic. They're not gonna kill me for this one. I I say, bro, I ain't hearing none of that, man. Absolutely. No, say that for somebody else, man. Yes.
Listen, that was an elite excuse. I'm here for it. I'll take it. I'll take that. That was elite. That was elite.
Oh, so you don't even think there was a dog in the car?
I don't. No.
Let's keep it a B. Does he own a dog? Have we seen him with the dog pictured at any point in time?
If the story is true,
we need to go to the IG. Go to the archives. Has he been seen with a dog at any point in time?
He ain't dropped the dog on the. He ain't prerequisite the dog enough for us. We had to see the dog.
Juju. Everybody knew Juju had a dog. We all knew about Bougie. Everybody know.
Oh, you know what he need to do? You know what he need to do? He gotta go buy a dog right now. He gotta put the dog on the crib. He gotta put the dog on the gram.
You gotta have a dog somewhere on the gram now, bro. When you
say
you're
a dog guy. The dog on the gram, he don't mean what he ain't there for.
TG, if you drive 140 miles an hour and the reason was because of a dog, you're a dog guy. You're a dog guy going forward. Put the dog tattoo your neck with the dog's name on it, bro. You're a dog guy. You're a dog guy.
Bro, John Morant even showed us it was a fire drill.
Okay, you're a dog guy.
You gotta show what you gotta show your word.
You're a dog guy. If
you're a dog guy,
you're a big social media guy.
If you're going 140 for the dog, you're a dog guy, bro. You're the doggest of doggest. You need to be the spokesperson for Peter. You're that much of a dog guy, bro.
You're that
much of a dog guy, bro. For it to go 140 for the dog,
Peter for sure.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay.
If you don't think every time I score I'm doing a dog celebration,
come on,
you're
bro.
Crazy. I'm gonna turn this up. You're gonna be like, that's the dog fan by the time I'm done.
Yeah. The 140.
I'm having a camp, and I'm like, bring your dogs out.
Yes.
When I come out to the theme song is Who Let the Dogs Out. Like I'm just
okay. You Pete when I'm put okay.
You see where I'm at.
The same way when I looked at DMX, I always saw DMX with a dog.
A dog.
Okay, it was a dog. You knew that was his thing. Jordan asked you drive 140 and that was your excuse. Yeah, I'm with you.
You gotta be the dog fan.
I really want to know. Does he have a dog?
He gotta have a dog.
Does he have a dog? Does he have a dog? I don't know. I don't know him like that. That's your guy though.
But based off the story, like I said, based
tell
off the
Deke
story,
to ask Kenny and we can find out, man.
Ask Kenny.
Tell Deke to hit Kenny up and get us the insight, man.
We need to know.
What's up with the dog?
Kenny, is Jordan a big dog guy? Does he have a dog? Does he like dogs? Like, we need to know, man.
We'll ask him.
We need to know.
This is real, bro.
We need to know. You the source. I know you can find that out.
This is crazy.
We need to know.
This is crazy. I'm with you, man. That is crazy.
Man. That's wow. That's crazy.
It's like that sometimes, bro.
He can use it. Just be a dog guy.
Hey, it's a great market for dog support. Troops, dogs, babies, elderly, cancer, like those are all the spaces that you want to, like as an athlete, those are the spaces you want to reside in. If you can find
one on the right side of the dog.
Right side of the dog convo, right side of the political convo, right side of the elderly convo. As long as you're on the right, those are markets though. Those are markets, but you got to be careful though.
Wrong side of the dog.
Yeah.
You want on the right side of that.
But that's an easy, man. You get you one of them little ones. You get your little backpack, put a little dog in it. Like, man, he ain't gotta be a big dog. He be a little dog, you know.
The easy fix.
Yeah, but he gotta have a dog. I need to see a dog.
You gotta get a dog. If you don't get a dog, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah.
Gotta get a dog.
Sell it all the way, man.
I'm here for it.
I like it, man. I like it. Well, shoot, bro. I'm trying to think, man. Is there anything else? Because I totally, man, you came from left field.
Man, you know I
forgot all about that. What you got?
We gotta just send some condolences. One of my guys, man, LeBron, his son has some heart problems.
Yeah, Brian, absolutely.
Salute LeBron.
He's not your guy. You know, Bronny's my guy, and LeBron is my man. That's not your homie. You don't know Bron like that. It's all good. You know him through me. I got you.
He didn't hit me back. So, if you're watching this, man, shout out. You feel me?
I'm feeling you on that though. In all seriousness, though, man. Yeah, we are actually glad though that Bronny is good. Yeah, in all seriousness.
We love, you know.
Yeah, I mean, cause
I'm a Bron guy, so I gotta, you know.
Yeah, man. Listen, me and Bron, when I was going to get my car, I called Bron for advice. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, you like this color versus that color? You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel you, bro. 100%. I feel you. But yeah, next time we talk to you, man, I'm trying to think. Training camp will be really, really getting in that. In fact, we'll be getting ready for a game coming up. Yeah, it'll be past.
We'll be in pass.
Yeah. Pads next Tuesday. Yeah, practice tomorrow.
We'll
yeah. So we gonna
it's
get
showtime. We're here.
Hey,
It's
you
the most
already know what it is, man. You already know what it
I'm
is.
outside right now. I can smell the grass like it's back.
But
Like,
I smell
feel
grass too. My grass smell a little different than your grass. Mine smell like wedding cake. What's your grass smell like?
I got that football grass. You know I'm out here.
Okay. Salute your football grass then. I like your grass too. I just mine a little bit better. But I like your grass though. I ain't tripping. All right. My dog. But yeah, man, with that being the case though, man, we'll get with you next time then, player.
My God.
My dog. Shout out to TG.
Hey, one last thing.
Oh, what you got?
Special things happen in Morgantown at night. You know who I'm talking to.
I saw you tag me. I gave my response. I gave you my response.
Special things happen
Don't act like you didn't see my response.
at night. I see what you sent back. You got no response back from that. Ignorant.
I don't know why. I don't know why you didn't respond.
In Morgantown at night. From here on out, you're on the countdown. You're on the clock now. Just know that. You're on the clock now, bro. It's on. Get your bet together. You're on the clock, bro. You feel me? I'm back in mode. Penn State got to get it first. We back. I heard some good things. We back up.
Hey, Penn State, all right, bro. I was just kicking it with some of the. I was just kicking it with some of the Penn Staties, man. They feeling good about what they got up there in State College right now, Deke. They feeling real good right now, man.
We don't got them this year.
Yeah, they feeling good over there in State College,
They're
man.
always overrated.
They said they feeling good. They said this the year this year, though.
No, they're overrated. I'm telling you.
Okay.
They're always overrated.
Y'all boys are on the clock.
No, we're good. I've been hearing some of Jerkovic's interviews. He's going to step up for the hometown here.
Hey, I was about to say, what they for preseason predictions? How they got y'all finishing up in the Big 12?
What?
No, because like for me, like this, it's the first time like we've ever had like a preseason like for the 1A. So for JMU, it was like a big deal. They got us predicted to win the Sun Belt again, technically, because we won it last year, but they want us to win it again this year. They're predicting us, so it's kind of like cool. So that's why I was like, "Yo, Deke, man, what they got Pitt predicted as?" And
we're like in the mix for the ACC.
So that's why I was like, "Man, W, you what they say about W over there, man?"
Nothing. We don't read the press clippings. You feel me? We don't read the press clippings. We don't get involved in that positively or negatively. We don't read the press clippings. You feel me? Positively or negatively.
I mean, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I just figured I'd ask. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time we see our name in the paper at this level, so that's why I just had to ask. I said, like, yo, did y'all see y'all name too? I ain't know. I ain't know. That's all.
Yeah, since we're talking
positively or negatively, we don't entertain that.
I like that, man. Singularly focused. I like that. Singularly focused.
Singularly focused.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, and just know, Diggs is happy. He's in camp, okay? Be ready. Okay, be ready. But other than that, though, man.
Since Moats brought up the AFC East, did you see some of those AR connections to Garrett Wilson floating out there?
Hey, are y'all hearing?
Are you seeing Sauce right now?
Are the Bills?
Are you seeing what's happening to Sauce right now?
I'm seeing Sauce.
Are you seeing that? Okay.
But he out there dealing with
all right. I'm saying, and Josh, you know what he gonna do. Yeah.
But are you hearing these positive reports about AR though?
I'm just looking at Sauce.
I'm hearing some amazing things about it.
I'm looking at Sauce. I said, that's your king?
It looks like AR is going to stick around there for a little bit.
But he the only one that's got an interception all camp, so we can't act like that.
I feel you, and that's why I'm like, I looked at that as I'm happy about it too. You feel me? Because I'm seeing what it looked like, so I'm like, if that got it, I'm like, oh, we definitely feeling good. It's might get a little interesting over here. It could get a little interesting. But no, I do like the energy coming out that camp though right now. I do like that. I just know that a lot of people were concerned about Diggs' temperament, his mood, his thought process, and he cleared up a lot. Okay, a lot. So for anybody that was skeptical, nervous, hesitant, and any of that other jazz, I'm just saying he came through. He was like, listen. Let me tell you. When him speaks, you listen to him. Okay,
I hear you.
That's all. Yeah.
I hear you.
So other than that, though, I feel like everything else is copacetic. I think we are good now. It's like I feel like I'm on the preachers right now. It's like my third closing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. I think we there, but are we really there, or do we got time for one more offering for the people in the back? You know, we got the building fund. All right, I got the roof fund, and now I need the drum fund. Okay, we need a drum set in the back, guys. So what y'all got for me, man? Is there another closing? Is there another soul that wants to come up here? Are we good? All right. Now they try to ask you about AB in this concert, but I ain't trying to get you there.
Yeah, AB was at Rolling Loud. I heard it. AB was at Rolling Loud, turning it up.
He turned up. Did he put it on?
He put it on.
Okay.
He put it on.
All right.
And he played that Deke like Urkel song. That like Urkel, you know, that's one of my favorites. So you know, shout out.
Which one is that?
I've never heard that one.
Song? You ain't heard that one?
Nah.
Bro, you talking about the B side of the disc now. Come on, man. We only need hits.
You never heard the Urkel
You
song?
going to the deep cut.
Song.
That's the deep cut. That's like when you solo tour. That's a deep cut album like that you talking right there. We need like Put It On or A Whole Lot of Money. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got more than that.
What else he got after that?
He got more than that. That's just 2 of his hits.
What is the other ones?
He got a couple of his. He got that like Point Like Urkel. Point Like Urkel, that joint jump. Hey, that joint jump. I seen that a couple highlights. That joint's hard. He got a couple joints. He got that joint.
Is Point Like Urkel, is that Put It On? Is that Put It On or no?
Point Like Urkel, nah, Put It On is Put It On. You know what Put It On. Put It On is like one of the hits.
They said that was just the hook. That ain't even like the song. That was like this the bridge of it or something like that, right?
Point Like Urkel or Put It On?
Put It On. They said that's the bridge of the song. That's not even the whole song.
Nah, you know what Put It On is. That's a hit.
Maybe we just two different genres. I think that's what it is. You know, I'm not in the AB genre, so yeah, I just didn't know. I was unfamiliar with
Put It On is a hit.
Okay.
Put It On is a worldwide hit.
Okay. Oh, it's worldwide. You're right. I mean, we've seen the dance. I don't hear the song often. I've seen the dance a lot. I don't even know how the song actually like the beat to it, bro.
You can't do the dance without hearing the song.
I didn't know that. I've seen a lot of people do the dance actually, man. Yeah.
Man, you can try to be funny and slick, but it's some TikTok songs out here that you would have never heard of if it wasn't for the dance.
I'm with you 1,000%. And but does that mean the song is dope though?
The song's dope.
That does not mean the song is dope. That means it's popular dancing on TikTok. That does not mean that it's dope.
Come on, man. It's some TikTok.
I'm with you though.
Are you serious?
Bro, you don't act like
the Philly national anthem would not have been that national anthem without that TikTok song. We're not going to do that.
Does that make the song dope though?
Yeah, the song's hard.
Just because it's popular means it's dope? We're doing that now? So we're doing that now? We're doing that? So we're doing that? So we're doing that? All right. Hey, if that's what we're doing, then cool. I don't agree with that personally, though. I personally don't agree with that. Because we could go down the list of like all these different people that have hits, and I'm like, yo, you like that song? You be like, bro, that song's trash. But it's a hit. It's popular on TikTok. But it's trash.
It's popular on TikTok. Everybody got a fan base. Yours might not be that.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. But to act like, but to say it's a hit to me, I'm just saying a hit is across the nation. Like everybody's down with it. The dance, yes. The song, no. The dance absolutely is a hit. The song, no, it's not.
I think the song's hard. I think the song made the dance.
See, I think the dance made the song. You said the TikTok part of it is what got it popping. The dance made the song, bro.
I think people hopped on the dance when they seen like, oh,
no, you hopped on it because it was AB. That's why you hopped on it.
No, you hopped on the song.
Man, you hopped on because it was AB. It was AB, bro. It was AB. You hopped on because AB. Then he's like, all right, the dance cool. All right, cool, go with the dance. But to act like the song is some fire song, bro. Stop that. That's all I'm saying.
I'll walk out your life like I walked off the field or something. All right. These are real lines. That's some hard. All right.
Hey. If you're on an island and you can only have one artist's catalog, is AB the guy that you're going with?
I'm on an island?
Yeah. Is AB in that? Does Put It On get in that convo?
You can't put him in a category like that.
Okay, if I have one song, if I got one song I can listen to, just one song.
No, you know that. But if I'm on an island, I can only listen to an athlete's playlist.
Okay. He's in there.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
Fair enough. There. I can respect that.
Yeah.
There it is.
The round too big. Come on, man.
However you need to make it feel for you, man, you make it work for you, bro. All right. It just ain't in my playlist. But as long as you rock with it, bro, that's all that matters, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, baby. Trust me.
You see a lot, you see a little, you see a little, you see a lot. Stay focused.
Hey, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
My dog. But anywho, man, we definitely done, right?
I got nothing,
right? We ain't got nothing else, right? You got anything else to your end? You ain't got nothing else, right?
The rap.
Aye. Well, shoot, my dog. I'll holler at you next time, player. All right.
Base, bro.
Shout out to the homie TG right there, man. Of course, TG come in here get a little popping a little bit, man, like he always does.
Where we going?
Figure supers.
Supers.
Yeah.
Call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you got to take on on your playlist.
AB.
Yeah. You digging the music?
No, I've told you he's got a couple catchy ones. That's about it. You gotta give him props for that.
Yeah.
In terms of being a rapper, yeah, him and Le'Veon they don't have it.
No, Elbow slang. No. Elbow got a hit. Elbow has a hit.
No.
He has a hit.
No, I would take AB over Bell. Though. I've talked about that. I think
hit.
AB's got better flow.
Man, Shrimp Bayless, bro. Come on, what are we talking about, bro? Shrimp Bayless is a classic.
I haven't listened to any of his new stuff though.
Well, that's your problem. Yeah, he got a couple features out there.
There's a reason.
Actually, I don't listen to either one of their music.
There's a reason I'm not checking out Le'Veon Bell's latest hits.
But it's gonna be fire. I'm sure both of them go. As long as both of them keep being successful, I don't care about it. Just stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. You good?
Ryan McPherson, I didn't know until a few days ago AB was in Drake's God's Plan video.
Yes,
I was hyped when I saw him dancing with Drizzy. Felt like PGH was represented.
Bro, like when that happened, man, that was like a movement, bro. Like that's when he was on top of the world too, though, bro.
Yeah. Sad fall.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McCartney, sad day for Millette. Go out a hero or play long enough to be the villain. If the interest in Chase Young is true, how will we utilize him?
Yeah, I did see Millette sign with the Ravens. Man, y'all call him the bad guy now? It's not a bad guy, right?
Well, we do face the Ravens 2 times a year. From that standpoint, sure. But no, I mean, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
You can sign with whatever team you want. This one, yeah, I don't know how to put it. I mean, there have been Steelers before had gone and signed with the Ravens. This isn't like Mike Wallace going there.
This is like
Lev
LJ
Bell.
Ford. This reminds me of like LJ Ford move.
Yeah, I don't think it hits as hard.
Yeah, I'm happy for him to get opportunity. Obviously, the rivalry part. You're like, I don't like it being Baltimore, but it didn't make me feel like weird about it. Whereas like if Highsmith, for example, would have ended up in Baltimore.
Villanueva. Villanueva.
It felt different.
Yeah, that's not right.
That felt way different.
That's not right.
Yeah, it felt way different, man. Yeah.
Lev Bell in a Ravens uniform? No.
Yeah, it felt
Mike
different,
Wallace?
Man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Although Mike Wallace, he was jumping around a little bit there at the end.
It still
anyway.
felt a little
Same
weird,
with Bell.
though.
Same with Bell.
It still felt weird though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Wallace. Did he make a Vikings appearance? Vikings, Eagles. It got ugly.
That Pro Football reference started to add up a little bit. Yeah.
Bell's was atrocious. That's bad.
That last year got rough, bro. Yeah.
Buccaneers, Chiefs, but like they didn't even play you for the playoffs. And then Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. And you were on the Jets before that.
Yeah.
That's
got
tough.
real rough.
Yeah.
All within like a span of like 2 years. That was the other part of it as well.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't
at least Adrian Peterson's going year by year with these different teams.
We're like a short span. You're bouncing around, man. Like yikes. Yeah.
Okay, we got official momentum. Debo sending shirtless pics to Shanahan.
Debo Samuel. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't see any of this.
Yeah, Debo Samuel has been sending him his physique, and Kyle Shanahan was like, it was like 2 days ago, he said, I've never had a receiver or I've never had a player send me pictures of themselves so much to show me like that they are like physically fit and in shape and all this other stuff. Yeah, he's like, but he's really jacked up, ready to go. So he keeps like sending them shirtless pics or something like that. Yeah.
Sean McCartney, I'm ready for September 10th to prove that Purdy is still Mr. Irrelevant, at least compared to Kenny Mother effing Pickett. How much will we see Kenny in preseason games? That's actually a great question. I will see. I think we're going to see him. I think he's going to start the games.
I think we see him like how we would see Mitch last year.
Yeah.
And then because Brock Purdy they said he's cleared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine with that. Dondre Zoe. Everyone talking about Bosa for week 1. I guess they don't know Hargrave plays for the Niners.
Yeah, Hargrave an animal. People forget about that one. Yeah.
Skydiving hack. Josh Jacobs had one great year in the NFL. Now he's considered one of the best running backs. Najee can change the narrative this year and all of a sudden be looked at in a whole different light. That's what I was telling you about Jacobs.
What you mean?
Yeah, he went off last year. It was good, but I think his first, whatever it was, 3 or 4, been more lackluster than him. I mean, he's being considered number 2 or number 3 running back.
Quick. Just pull him up real quick.
What are you projecting? Yeah, I think he had 2,000-yard years.
Yes,
but like barely over it.
Let's pull it up. He led the league in rushing this year.
I know it's good. You got to give him props. You got to give him props for that. He 1150 rookie year, 2020, 1065, 2021, 872, and then had 1600 last year.
I just feel like he plays for the Raiders, and the perception around them hurts him. Josh Jacobs is a heck of a player. Josh Jacobs is nice, and he's productive. I don't think he's as sexy as like a Saquon in terms of his style. I don't think he's as sexy as like a McCaffrey. But
yeah, I just don't think he's top 3. I mean, you
top
top 10,
but you can
top,
but
top
think about it like so. If we say in top 3, who do you put in the top 3? You put Derrick Henry, who's coming off of a good season for his standards, but it wasn't better than his season, right? And you throw in the fact that Henry's bumped up a little bit later in his career. Josh is coming into his prime technically, so you're just saying that this is 3 out of them 4 seasons he's been a 1,000-yard rusher. He led the league in rushing this year with the Jonathan Taylor type 1,600 year. To act like he ain't in the convo to be top 3, like if he's not in the convo, who is?
Henry, McCaffrey, Chubb, like you said, Barkley.
His numbers are. He led all of that this year, but as a whole, in the past 4 years, he's still a part of that convo based on what you just said.
It's 1 year. You give him props for that.
1 year in terms of leading the league in rushing, but
I don't think he's been as good as them over the last 3, 4.
What is Saquon's to Josh's?
Last year?
No, just throughout the process.
Nah, he's been hurt, but I mean, he came.
It still
in really
matters, though,
electric
right?
his rookie
It still
year.
matters. Yeah, let's just see it.
All right.
Because I feel like with Josh,
are you taking Jacobs over Barkley?
In what
I would
capacity?
love to see Josh Jacobs do that with the Giants. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'd take Saquon, like even with Henry too. Like I don't think Jacobs is doing what Henry.
Yeah, but to argue it against Saquon's in the convo. I'm not saying that Saquon isn't in the convo of best running back either, or Nick Chubb, or Derrick Henry. I'm just saying to act like Josh Jacobs is not in that convo. He's gonna be in it under any criteria we're looking for.
Yeah, first 2 years for Saquon over 1,000. His rookie year was really good.
Yeah, he went crazy first year.
2,000 yards from scrimmage. Actually led the league in yards from scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
Had 700 receiving, 1,300 rushing.
Yeah.
Over 1,000, 2019,
Mm-hmm.
barely. Had good receiving yards there too, 438. Although I guess I didn't bring up Josh Jacobs' receiving yards. He's not a receiving back though.
Right, they're different.
He's not. 2020 hurt. 2021 bad year. Yeah, really bad year. 3.7 a carry. 593 total rushing yards. And then last year good. 1,300, 338 receiving.
So to act like Josh ain't in the convo, I don't know. I feel like Josh is in the convo. Just pick your poison now. It's sort of personal preference, but I feel like he's in the convo.
I don't think he's top 5. I think he's top 10. Maybe he might be 5. Maybe he's 5.
You said Najee a top 10 back, right?
Yeah, I'd put him at 10.
And you saying Josh is top 10 at best?
No, I said around 5 or 6.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't in the top 5.
Who?
I thought you just said Josh Jacobs was not in the top 5.
Well, I gave you 4. I mean, I'd have to really look at it, but I don't think he's 3. They got him at 3.
I'm
I think
just
he's
saying
around 5 or 6 probably.
If Josh Jacobs is around 5 or 6, I don't know. I was just trying to figure out then how does Najee get in that 10 if Josh Jacobs is at 5 or 6 with what he's done? short-term career.
There's other running backs after that.
I'm with you. I'm just like, man, that's just crazy to me.
There's running backs that aren't as good once you go down the list. I never said I'd take Najee over Jacobs.
I never said you did. I'm just talking about the skill of it. I'm just like, how do we get to there? Like,
we talked about all those guys that were like around 8, 9. Like, wasn't Pollard at 9?
Look at Pollard's numbers, though.
Yeah, they're fine.
Pollard, like,
Najee's aren't bad either.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying you minimize Josh Jacobs is what I'm saying, because neither one of them dudes have come close to what Josh has done professionally in an individual season or collectively throughout their career.
Yeah, but those guys that I named in front of Jacobs, they've done elite things for like 3-4 years.
They have.
Oh, like,
no, they definitely have,
I'm saying multiple years. They've done elite things. He did it last year. So, I mean, if he does it again, yeah, I think you get up into that top 3, top 2. That's like the McCaffrey. The only problem with them, they have gotten injured. I guess that's one thing you could say is a knock for them.
That don't matter?
It depends on what you're talking about. When they're on the field, I'm taking those 4 guys.
Okay.
For sure.
All I'm saying is Josh in the combo.
He's good. Richard Hunt, been a while. Steelers got all that business feel.
Low key, though. I mean, you think about how they pull it up, man. Not a lot of noise anymore, man. As we've called it, the social media or the TikTok era is it officially going on? Because last year was Marcus Allen
ain't around anymore.
He just got oh my God, he just took a visit somewhere. Where did I just saw him take a visit somewhere. It wasn't Baltimore. Yeah, he was on a visit somewhere today, actually.
Yeah, him and Benny Snell. Was Benny Snell?
Yeah, Benny Snell was another one. Yeah. Dang. I don't remember where. But yeah, man.
Dondre Azell, could Chase fit in the Larry O role?
I mean, he definitely could. It's just, are you going to give up what you're giving up for him to come play that role? Whereas we know what he's supposed to be playing is outside. That's the only thing, man. And I think it's going to cost a little bit. But if it's for a third, that's a different convo. But I just think Chase just be outside, man. Yeah.
Sean McCartney, bring Young in. Him and Highsmith battle for starting reps this season. Whoever wins gets starting reps. The loser either reconstructs their contract or makes a team-friendly deal.
Man, I would love for that to work. But, yeah. When you paying the guy, what you paying Highsmith, there is no position competition. In terms of being an open battle for the starting spot, no. That's your starter right there, man. Absolutely.
Shit might have jumped on me here. So
we only got a couple left anyway. Yes.
Quan Summer, we need a TG emoji. I don't know if I'm out of order. But
no, you're good. Okay. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Is that his first one? What is the one next to his for?
Yeah, I've seen him in the chat many times.
Right.
Before.
So it's like, and the same with Kyle. I see Kyle Wagner has one of them too. Like, or it's like your birth. Year since you subscribed? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure either.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McCartney, I feel like with the price of QBs growing and the state of the RB market, we need to lose the cap space. Unlike NBA and MLB, NFL has shorter careers, more injuries, more players to pay. Also, cap space never helped bad teams. Is he talking about just like a salary cap? Like lose the salary cap?
Yeah. Cause I was like,
I think that's what he's trying to talk about. I think that's what he's trying to say.
But you lose the salary cap, you're going to lose the parity in this league. You're going to lose the competitive market. That's what we have, unlike NBA, unlike MLB.
Yeah, what is it, 6 new teams every year make the playoffs?
Absolutely, because of the parity. And that's the part of the salary cap. But the salary cap also is a way for the owners to control wages as well. So we get it. But yeah, that's one of them things that I'm always back and forth with that. Because I do love how competitive the NFL is.
Yeah,
and you,
absolutely.
Like, every year, like, you legit know, like, anybody could potentially be in this thing. Whereas with them other sports, like, you definitely feel like, yo, I know it's the same group every single time.
Kyle Wagner, Moats, I'll be at Friday Night Lights. You going?
Hey, let's go. That is potentially on my radar. I have not had a hard decision on it just yet, but it is on the radar.
All right. Who's this? Jacob Toman from Pittsburgh, but live in San Diego now. I'm going to the Rams and Raiders game.
Let's go.
Will you be there?
Let's go. Yeah, if you're talking home games for the Steelers, more than likely I met all of them. All right. But, yeah, as long as it was home games, yeah. No, yeah, Raiders come to here. No, we go to Vegas this year. I'm not going to be in Vegas. Yeah, I don't think I will at least. Rams come here.
No,
we go to both of them too. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah. So, yeah, probably won't be at them things. Maybe you be out there on the West.
It's doubtful. Probably going to be a homebody this year for the most part.
Yeah, I like the crib.
Might go to the Cleveland game or something on the road like I did last year. We'll see. Kobe, why don't they have broadcast options for all 22?
Didn't it, no. The Thursday night stuff, Amazon. Didn't they have the
one
of them broadcast angles?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, and they have all the next gen stats while you're watching along.
So, yeah, you can, like, on the Thursday night games, they have it available. In terms of, like, the NFL's all 22, I don't know, man. I know they did, like, a big revamp the past, like, year. So, who knows what it might come to. I just hope they don't mess it up. Because every time they do the revamp and add stuff, it gets, like, wacky for a little while. So, yeah. But, yeah, on Thursday Night Football, though, Amazon, any of that, you got the options.
He also asked Spence versus Crawford.
Oh my God, that's this Saturday, Deke. I am torn because I love both of these fighters. They're both dogs. They both nice as heck. Every time I try to talk myself into Spence, I'm like, man, Bud hit hard. Bud done been in that thing with some guys, and I think Bud can win this thing. But then when I think of Bud, I'm like, shoot, Earl gonna beat that body up. Earl smooth. Earl could touch you. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to some of these experts. I listen to a guy like Javante Davis. I'm like, Tank, you usually always right when you talk about guys. And he's like, bro, Spence winning. He's like confident. I'm like, God dang, like, you're the expert because you do this. You know what I'm saying? You up there. And you like it like that. But I love Bud. I'm stuck.
Don't know much about it.
I swear I am so stuck right now. So I'm going to go Bud. Because I just like his name because my friend is Bud Dupree, and Bud likes Bud, and we all like Bud. There we go. Take it for that. But at the same time, I like Earl Spence too, so I got him winning too. Maybe I just vote for both. I'll just pick both of them. Can I do that, or is that weak sauce?
Yeah, that's
weak. God damn. All right, Bud it is. Give me Bud. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Is it boxing?
Yeah. Because the MMA too this week, you got Poirier versus Justin Gaethje as well.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a war. I'm mad at the same time though. I'm like, bro, I gotta see Spencer Crawford. Yeah, Spencer Crawford over Gaethje and Poirier at this stage. A couple years ago, I think it's different.
Rod Dollars got Bud with unanimous decision.
But I'm telling you, bro, like either way, bro, I can see either one of them coming out of this thing, bro. Because they both got, like, that dog
Tito
in them.
got Spence.
They
Big
both
Noriega has
crazy
Spence.
skill. Like, you talk about toughness, can go into the bag, athleticism, smarts, ring generalship, like, decorated, like, everything, man. It's like, oh, you start doing the try to do the boxing math. Well, shoot, when he fought Sean Porter took him the distance. He knocked out Sean Porter. But when he fought Sean Porter, he had just had a car accident. You know what I mean? Almost died and came back. That was his first fight. When he fought him, he was just kind of chilling. You know what I mean? So it's like he retired right after that fight. So which one is it? Yeah, you know. I'm excited though, bro. I'm excited.
We got one more here. Sean McCartney, if you feel that no salary cap loses competitiveness, how do you explain the same teams being in the playoffs? Tell me KC won't be in the playoffs.
Well, no, think about it like this. They're in the playoffs because they have a marquee quarterback, but that marquee quarterback was there through draft. They didn't go out there and just say, hey, I can pay Patrick Mahomes $600 million. Come here, play quarterback for me. That's the difference. That's how you explain it. Justin Herbert. The Chargers didn't go out there and say, hey, Justin, we're going to pay you $600 million because we can afford it. No, they drafted Justin. When you talk about Joe Burrow, drafted, not bought. You go to baseball, you go to basketball. How did LeBron get to the Lakers? How did Kevin Durant get to the Warriors? We can go down that list of those type of... That's not football. Salary cap keeps you from having that type of stuff happening. So, yeah, you might still have repeat teams, but those teams had to be built the Philadelphia Eagles building this thing, right? Jalen Hurts. They ain't just pay for Jalen and say, yeah, man, I'm just going to buy that right there. Now, the Browns, they did to an extent. Highest bidder, right?
Yeah.
But it still had to be with what? Within the confines of the salary cap. So by them spending that much on the quarterback, what would the effect, what would the ramifications? They can't have all-world receivers, all-world safeties, all-world corners. Nah, because they got the quarterback. In NBA, shoot, you can go get that, go pay for that, go pay for that, go pay for that, and go pay for that.
Yeah, they have like a soft salary cap. You go
you
over,
pay luxury tax.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, so to me, I think like that's the big difference in how you explain why you might have repeat teams in the NFL versus the overall like meaning of what the salary cap does and the effect of it. Yeah.
Right. I think you still will have parity. It's just you have staple teams like we had in the past 20 years. Like Steelers were a staples team always in the playoffs. Patriots
and it's a well-run organization.
Seahawks for a good stretch were always in. But then a lot of the other teams, it's like mix and match.
Yeah.
That was it then.
I like it then, man. I like it. So with that being the case, man, if y'all out there at training camp tomorrow, man, live it up, turn it up, man. Y'all know what time it is. No show tomorrow. Like I said, got a busy day, man. Got my little lady. She getting that driver's license, all right? So y'all know I'm locked in. I'm tied up, all right? But other than that, man, y'all stay safe out there. You got anything you got to tell the folks, man?
You know what I am? I'm doing a stream
Let's go, man.
On Bleach Report. I got to check the time. It's
I'm going to
Friday.
start calling you Mr. Bleacher Report. I just want you to know that, bro.
I think it's around 1. I got to check the time. If you follow me on any of my accounts,
what you mean
I'll let you know.
What you mean if? Stop messing, man. Come on, bro. You know what time it is, man.
But
I know what time it is.
Yeah, Bleacher Report. Friday. We'll talk training camp stuff. Yeah. I think position battles. Actually, I think we're featuring position battles. Yeah. Actually, one more came in. All
right, what you got, man?
Sean McCartney. You used LeBron as an example right there. Look how many teams were able to stay relevant because of that.
Cool. If you don't see the benefits of the salary cap versus not, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Yeah. Other than that, you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah. So with that being the case, though, y'all stay safe out there. Hit that like button on the back end, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, baby.
Peace.